Hey, Brian, happy Monday, man. How are you doing out there? Hey, welcome in, Boo. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We are starting a brand new week. Hope you guys are doing all right. It's a little bit on the warm side for me here. 8.5 million. Man, you just keep on ranking in all that money. Gotta save some for everybody else, man. Doing good. Still tired. Still tired. You get worn out from ghost hunting last night? We are going to give everybody about 5 minutes, just like normal. Make sure audio is good. Make sure everybody gets the notification, and we don't jump too far ahead of everybody. Couldn't really sleep last night. Yeah, happens to me a lot, man. I have a hard time staying asleep. I fall asleep, and then 2 hours later I wake up. So I have a hard time getting really good sleep. I mean, I only get like 5 hours a night, but yeah, when you can't stay asleep, it doesn't help. You're watching the house flip today. Awesome. I saw that you commented in there. Yeah, that it was actually a premiere, but yeah, I did do some work today. I did some work. And we are going to have Winter Sky on probably Thursday's episode or Friday's episode of House Flipper. So really excited about that. And then the new DLC comes out this week for House Flipper 2. So it's gonna be a lot of good stuff to come for House Flipper. I appreciate that. I really do. It was kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was all over the place. I had some of the rooms painted the wrong color, and then couldn't get the stairs to work, couldn't get the wall hooks to work. So it was definitely chaos today on House Flipper. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Power Wash comes out Thursday, so I'm going to try to have an episode out Thursday to premiere it as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, welcome in, Premiere. Happy Monday to you. Can't wait for tomorrow's episode of Spooktober. Me either. Cannot wait. I linked your channel, so that way if everybody wants to go see it, they can catch it early. They don't have to wait for my episode to come out. But it's going to be cool to see my screen. Hey, welcome in, Yoda. Hopefully you got some sleep. Hopefully you're nice and refreshed and not exhausted. Two hours you'll take it, yeah. Sometimes, well, every time. 2 hours is definitely better than nothing. Yeah, no problem at all. No problem. You know, not sure if you're going to start streaming more often, but I definitely want to give you credit, you know, and make sure that people go check out your channel and just see how much fun we had, because I had a lot of fun last night. It was a blast. Just don't be too mad when you see me running the other direction on the episodes, because I definitely did a lot of running. I'm going to give everybody about another minute or two and see if we're going to get a few more folks in here, as it is just now 5 o'clock. We do like to get on a few minutes early now, just because I have had audio issues in the past, so I want to make sure we're nice and prepared before we start anything. Try to stream more often. Got to decide what games to stream. Yeah, it's always hard to decide what games to stream. There's so many good ones out there. Blah blah. I'm here. You can start. Hey, welcome in, Howie. Happy Monday to you, man. We are going to give everybody just a couple more minutes and see if we get a few more in here before we go ahead and jump right in. Yeah, we will do a quick recap though from last episode. If you missed anything, we did hire a full-time stalker, then we spun the wheel, and then we had to send him on break for 3 days. So he was on break most of the episode. I'm pretty good. Hey, welcome in, John's girl. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday. I'm pretty good, Howie. Still kind of fighting getting over this cold. I feel fine, you know, like for the most part. I'm just kind of tired though. You know, it's kind of just worn me down and fatigued me, but other than that, I feel okay. So, and it was really cold this morning, and now it somehow went from 50 degrees this morning to 90. So we're back in the 90s. So Texas is just random like that. Not the greatest in the world at all. But hopefully you all had a great weekend. And welcome in everybody to the Hypermarket Billionaire series that we keep going because of you all. You all keep the ideas going on here. But yeah, last episode we did hire a stalker full time. We did a little bit of training, and then we spun the wheel and had to send him on break. Majority of the episode was that making money, and then of course we did spin the wheel, and tonight I have to sing I Am a Little Teapot and try not to make the customers mad, and we do have to spin around a little bit. So kind of a crazy way to start the episode tonight. We're going to go ahead and load in. How are we feeling about the new updates, everybody? Everybody that's got to try out the staff training, let me know your thoughts on that. I like it. I like the staff training a lot. Or the cashier training, I should say. We've had staff training, but the cashier training works really good. I like it. I have seen people say that it's really slow, you know, that slows people down. I thought that we lost customers when we did it earlier, but we didn't. I kind of retested it out, got everybody trained up, and then I put 6 cashiers out, and it seemed to work pretty good. So I like it. I think security's next. Very excited about that. Hey, welcome in, Clintus Fobbs. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. And we're going to go ahead and jump on. I did do a little rearranging. I'm trying to get all our items on one shelf. We do have a little more license. We did have some kind of money. So I went ahead and did a little rearranging. We do need to sell out and move some more items over, but we did a little bit. 2 more needed for 150 subs. I know, very exciting. I really appreciate all you guys out there. We're sitting at 148 subs, so really close to 150. Very excited for that. Hey, welcome in, Nick. Welcome in, buddy. Wow, we have to start right away. We have no change on here, so we have to start right away, and we have to spin 3 times and sing a song to this guy. And I'm going to give him a warning, so I hope everybody's ready. Try not to do it too fast, that way we don't get motion sickness, but are you guys ready? This is going to be crazy. I'm a little teapot, short and fat. No change for you, so get out. No change, sir. Just go on and go. I'm sorry, I apologize. That's not how the song goes. That's not the lyrics to it. Let Howard mute, hang on. Oh, that is funny. That's classic. I cannot believe we have to do that. I cannot believe that. These ideas get crazier and crazier. Hey, welcome in, Myth and Mysticism. Happy Monday to you. That's not a good way to join somebody's channel or stream and come in and see them singing I'm a short teapot. That is so bad. I cannot believe that. But you guys, you come up with the ideas, and if the wheel hits it, we will do them. So every time the customer gives us the exact amount of change, I have to sing them a little song and spin in a circle and then kick them out of my store. I'm going to add that in there. Lurking for a few, but hi. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you lurking. Very friendly people here, so you don't have to lurk. You can actually interact and chat back. That's one of the great things here. We have a lot of people who chat back. And we have to do it again. Look at that. Can we catch a break? Can we catch a break? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. No change for you. Now get out. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to hear me sing. Oh boy. I cannot believe that. I think I'd rather cluck at them. What do you guys think? You think clucking would be a lot more fun to do? We're only 5 minutes in and I'm already singing songs to everybody, so not that is not fun. You need that as a ringtone. Yeah, everybody does the goat singing. Can I turn my speaker on yet? Oh, almost, Howard. You got another. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. You don't have no change, so get out. Oh my gosh. I will say something. With the new update, it seems like customers are giving the correct change more often. I don't know if this was intentional. I don't know if somebody reached out to Croissant Games and told them to do that. But it seems like they did. Customers' arms have been fixed, everybody. We did have a patch, and I think Yoda can post the patch notes or link them in the chat. That way everybody can go check them out. Oh my gosh, we gotta do it again. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. 0000 is your change. Now get it out. I'm so sorry, man. I'm being forced to do this. Somebody's twisting my arm. Of course, if you did see the title of the stream, everybody, we will have Croissant Games on this Wednesday. Trying to come up with some good ideas when they come on, because obviously we don't want them to just sit in the chat, right? We want to have some fun. We want to be interactive with them. So we're thinking about doing maybe a Croissant Games Hypermarket trivia based on Hypermarket, and we're going to have to see how that goes. Going to have to come up with some crazy ideas, and of course, we want to have them come up with a wheel idea. So we are going to have them come up with a wheel idea, and then we're just going to do it anyways. We're going to have them set something up, and we're just going to do it. So should be a lot of fun, though. We will be starting to stream a couple hours earlier. But yeah, couple updates that we had. The cashier training being one of them, which at first seemed a little buggy. It has been kind of patched up, and I'm not having any issues with it. The biggest issue I had with it at first was putting the cash registers too close together. If you put the registers too close together, you'll have your cashiers standing on the wrong side. So that's the only tip I can tell everybody for that, is just spread your registers out just a little bit. And once you get them up to the full speed, you really don't need a whole lot. I was able to put 6 out there, and they were able to pretty much keep up. They are faster than the self checkouts, but you do have to have a few of them. But I think it's a big update. Very excited. Was not expecting it at all. Speed them. Definitely was not expecting that update at all. But I do see that we have security coming soon. You tested it, as you said, and they were faster than self-checkouts. Yeah, they are faster than self-checkouts. Like I said, it does take some time to train them. I'm not sure if somebody can confirm the amount of hours, but I think it takes longer to train them to level 5 on checkout speed than it does anything else. I think it's like 340 hours, so it takes a little while to get them all the way up. Oh, here we go again. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. You don't have any change, so get your butt out. I know, that's so rude, right? That guy's probably never going to come back. And I do want to say that you would think this would be a summer or a winter sky. I was about to say winter summer. You would think that this was a winter sky idea, but it absolutely is not. This one is a Holy Trinity idea. Shout out to her. And she has been kind of MIA the past 2 episodes, but hopefully she gets to check this one out because this was her idea. So this would be the Holy Trinity, DA Holy Trinity. That's her name. So she is in the Goat Gaming Discord. Great idea though. Not my favorite idea at all, but she's banned. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I need to make Howie. I think you should sing the whole song. Oh wow, I don't even know the words. I'd have to look them up. I looked them up and then I forgot them. I think my version's pretty good though. The whole version might be a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to make you a mod, Howie, so we can get you to get some people banned. And then of course a reminder, everybody, if you have not turned in your Halloween store entry for the contest for Hypermarket, you still have 11 more days to do so, and I'll keep reminding everybody every episode, but I want everybody to just at least turn in one entry, because it's a lot of fun. I mean, you have nothing to lose at all, and you can also get a chance to win 3 product in game with your name on it. So be a lot of fun. We want people to compete in the contest, and if you miss the Halloween contest, it's okay. There'll be a Christmas one, which to me is going to be just as good, I think, or better. I'm going to say even better. Got to turn in 2 entries. Howie, you got 1 good one, and that's all you need. Mods can't ban people. Don't tell Howie that, Yoda. You're going to disappoint him, and I've already got him thinking that he can. I mean, don't ban me. Yeah, that's our worries, is Howie's just going to start going on a random ban. Alright, so we are going to... Oh, we're going to have to do it again. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, something about a spout. $0 to change, sir. Please come back. I'm so sorry. You need mods on your car. Yeah, that would definitely be nice. Alright, that is way too much change. What am I doing? I will learn how to count here soon. There we go. 2665 there. So we do have a big license update coming, everybody. We don't have an exact date, but if you haven't had enough Hypermarket yet, get ready, because you're going to have a lot more coming. So not sure an exact date, but I can say that there is a big license update coming. We're still waiting on store customization, so that is still coming. There is a lot more coming to this game, and we definitely still have a second floor coming, so lots more stuff coming. Your little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. There you go. Okay, now I know it. Now I know it. I used to know it as a kid, but I think the older you get, you forget stuff because you don't use it. Let's see if we have it one more time. If we have it one more time, I'll get it right this time.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
Alright, 1338. We were all kids. Yep, that is very true. We're all kids at heart, and I like it. They do say you're only as young as you feel or act. So you get a little steamed up. Hear you shout, tip me over, pour me out. Ah, okay. So you actually have all the words for me. I'm gonna have to read those off. Maybe we'll get it one more time and I'll do the whole thing. But you know, I'm not gonna be mad if we don't. I'm a little teapot stuff, gravy on everything. Now get out. That's it, Nick. That's the one right there. That's the perfect one right there. Gravy on everything. Now get out. I like it. That's the one for sure. So level check, everybody. I want to know what level we're on now, how much money you got, what day you're on. I do know some of you have got to play quite a bit, and that's great. I love seeing everybody just advance in the game. Love watching you make my day. Well, I appreciate that, Brian. You make my day, man. You really do. You make my day. I look forward to Mondays. Most people don't say that because Monday means you're going back to work and other things, but for me, Monday is a great day because of you all.
Staff is friendly here.
Of course, I saw your walker, Howie. 4066. 103. There we go. Wow. 103. We got any other levels in here that are pretty high or low, either one, but I just want to know what level everybody is. I know some of you've got to play here lately, so because I do know, I see in chat and in the Discord all the time. Level 46 restarted yesterday, day 46 money. Let's not go there. That is funny. That's hilarious. Day 533. 8.5 million. Been working on my second store. Level 60. Day 81, 900K. 163, 100. Wow. Howie, you are a lot higher if you didn't erase your game. Nick at Night, 140, 12 million. That is crazy. We have got 2.2 million. Day 190, level 57. Wow. We've got people who really play this game a lot. That's impressive. You really have to put some hours in to get this level, to get high level, to even get, I'd say, past level, 50. If you get to like around 45 to 50, then you put in some time. It does take about 4 to 5 hours to do that. And if you got that far, you're definitely trying to put in some hours. 700 million. Oh my gosh. Welcome in Winter Sky with the bomb. Dropping the bomb of 700 million there. That's a lot. That is a lot. Hi, welcome in, Monroe. Happy Monday. 162 level, day 1170 money. Does that say? 106 million. I was going to say, I thought it was like 106 billion. I'm like, that is crazy. Let's get you back off break here. We are going to put him back to work. That is crazy. Everybody's been putting in a lot of work on this game. Lots of fun. And I hope everybody focuses their attention to working on their Halloween entry, because Halloween contest, I'm excited, you all. I made one. Of course, I can't enter, but I did make a Halloween store, and therefore I cannot. We're not allowed to have the main store back on this channel until after the contest. And I might actually, our season finale on the day that we announce the winners, I might broadcast it from my main store, because I'm excited. I went ahead and did a Halloween entry design. It's kind of basic, but I did come up with a pretty cool idea. So at least one of them that I've seen from some ideas and kind of just inspired me to do something, try something out. So very excited about that. And I will tell Yoda the same thing, that she needs to make a Halloween contest entry, and we can both compare our stores against each other. So darn, you've been working on Christmas. Yeah, Nick, you're a little bit ahead there, sir. Just a little bit. Tad bit. But I got something very exciting, Nick, that you're going to like for the Christmas contest. So you're on PlayStation, so you will get to have a lot of fun with that. Copied me again, did you, Howie? Yep, I always copy you, Howie. I can't help it, man. You always have the best ideas, and I have to try to take them. Careful when you have staff on cash checkout. Sometimes it stops working, and you gotta reset, unpack, and pack it again. Okay. Yeah, so that was kind of the deal that I had earlier today, and for some reason today my cashiers, they were on both sides of the register. They weren't on just one side. They kept just stacking up on both sides of the register. And then I kept losing customers. Customer count went down, and I thought that it was causing me to lose customers. But I did try that, and that does work for sure. So, but you also have to spread out your cash registers just a little bit. But that's definitely a good tip. Definitely a good tip. Monroe is right. You definitely have to do that to make sure it works. Otherwise, your cashiers will stack up on each other. Sometimes they'll even stand there outside and do nothing. So definitely don't want that. But they are faster than the self-checkouts. It's definitely worth it. And security, I'm very excited, you all. I do want to give a little bit of a spoiler, not too much, but there is going to be some kind of collision added to the game. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but there are going to be some kind of physics added to the game. I will say that. Any clucking today? No clucking. But you did miss me singing "I'm a Teapot," so we did do that. So if you want to go back and watch that later and have a few good laughs, you absolutely can. Make sure you got 2 checkouts. Just open the other one for them, and they will go to it. Yep. You definitely have to have your checkouts open as well. If your checkouts are closed, your cashiers won't go to their jobs, to their assigned jobs, I should say. So, but I'm excited, guys. I really can't wait for the physics. I can't wait for the store customization, the license. And I did see something. I'm sure Jeremy will probably jump in here in a while, but I did see something to where he's talked to Croissant Games about adding a new food license based on worldwide cuisine. And so basically whatever food is popular in your country, are going to try to add that to the game. So that's pretty cool. Very cool idea. And really, really cool. And once again, I can't get over the fact that how involved they are with their community. This has been a community-driven game. Like, I can't think of one game out there, and you guys might be able to. I don't know. You know, you might be able to come up with a game that the developers do that. But they get involved. Everything that the community wants, they do it. They name products after the community. It's incredible. Not sure how the speed works. It is the lower number that's faster on the higher number, or faster. Is it slower? I'm not sure. So the only thing I do know is the checkout speed. I think if it's faster, they check out faster. And I'm pretty sure their explanation for the cashier training was the rank. And I'm not sure that has much to do with anything. You just have to have them at level 3 just to have them be able to be a cashier. So if somebody else does have the details on that, please post it in chat. I know that they replied back and confirmed it in the Discord. I'm just not sure the explanation. There are 195 countries in the world. I hope they don't add every country. Yeah, that's very true. I don't think they'll add every country, but you know, if there's too many in game, they'll probably do a vote and maybe just add, you know, maybe add the majority of the countries. More items is always good. Yeah, it's very true. The biggest thing on the more items is we do have a second floor coming. So, you know, and I'm definitely gonna shout out Monroe in here because I agree. I agree that I think we will see the second floor before the end of the year. I didn't think that at first, but with a big license update, you're kind of pushing it to where you have to. So if they're gonna have that big license update coming really soon, you're gonna have to have more space. So the second floor will probably happen before the end of the year. If I'm wrong, it's okay. You know, won't be the first time I've been wrong, but I just do have a gut feeling that we will see the second floor before the Christmas game too. So all right, we're gonna finish stocking this one, and let's go ahead and spin the price wheel because we do need to change our prices. Blame you, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I mean, that could work too, but I'll take the blame. I will definitely take the blame, and they definitely are amazing. Fried chicken sounds good, yeah. Hope they have a lift so I can go bing when the door closes. Yeah, that would be pretty funny if you could, if they could do that. All right, let's pull up the wheel. We want to spin to get our prices for the night. We can both take the blame. I like that. I like that. We have the fun together, and we also take the blame, and we suffer all together at the same time. So I like that. Let's go ahead and spin our price wheel and see what we're going to be at. You blame Yoda. You're on your own, man. I can't do that. Cannot do it. We are 26% above unit price, so we do have to change our prices to 26 above unit price. Let's see what we get on that, if that helps us out some. And this will be our only price change for the night. I do like this idea. It helps us out a whole lot. So if they start doing brand deals, I hope they go with Texas Roadhouse rolls with cinnamon butter. Hey, I'm with you on that. Can you tell me how to save? So you got to save, so if you want to start over in the Hypermarket Simulator. Yeah, I sure can. Are you on console or are you on PC? If you're on PC, I will send you to Howard because he knows the PC better. If you're on console, I can definitely help you out though. 250 on this one. And let's see what bread needs to be. Bread needs to be 630. You're on PC. Okay, awesome. Howie, if you want to help him out, that'd be great. I think Howie's got the video and can actually help you out a whole lot on that. I'm good on the console. PC, that's Howie's thing. And that's what we have him around. Howie's a smart guy. Don't fall to the thin ice you're walking on. Yeah, it's real thin. You don't want to do that. 502 here on this one. But yeah, security will be fun though. I'm excited. I've seen some people say that they don't want thieves in the game. They don't want security, and I can understand that. But maybe we'll get an option to turn it off. You know, some of these will probably be features that you can turn off. So maybe that'll be PS4 too. PS4 is really easy. You just need to create a second account on your PS4 and make it your primary account. If you are in the Go Gaming Discord or the Hypermarket Discord, send me a message and I can also send you a video if you're having trouble with it. 502, that one's good. I think our bread is good. Let's go over here. Small white cups, we've already got those. We need to change our yellow cups. But yeah, we'll get you set up for sure. And I do think that second saves or save files are coming to the game pretty soon as well too. That is something they've talked about, and I think the community's wanting. So security and thieves optional in your opinion? Yeah, I agree. Some people don't like it, and so you know, we don't want to run everybody off. We'll be finishing off the staff updates and additions, and we'll get something else. Yeah, I think so too. I think so as well. $2.99 here. Let's move this one up. $3.76. Let's change our price on the water here. Have they stopped stalking already? I think they have. $1.51. Might have to. Are they done? I guess they are. We don't have much money left anyway, so let's order another thing of cups. Maybe they can stock that up. I think that's good. If it's security, puppy release the hounds. That'd be hilarious. That would be funny. I'm very curious to see how they implement security. I think it's just going to be funny. You know, I love the chat line, the NPC lines that they have, but I think security is going to be hilarious. I really do. Yeah, they now move items along on the conveyor belt. That's a good point. Yeah, we now have a conveyor belt on the register, so very cool idea. That'd be cool if they had a security dog to the parking lot. Alright, I think this one's good. Tomato sauce here. That's going to be $2.50. Let's raise this one up. Chips, $3.10 on the chips. It's going to be $3.90. Or use police car outside. Yeah, that would be very cool too. The police car, to utilize that would be pretty funny. All sorts of possibilities, you know. The ideas are endless. I'm excited though. I think it's going to add so much value and replayability for the game. You know, and for me, it's unlimited. You know, I'd play it either way, and I'm going to play it either way. But I just think with all the extra content, this is a game you can play for who knows how long time. All right, hey, sleep well, Howie. Hope chemo goes well tomorrow, man. And message me on Discord when you get out or you get home. Let me know you're safe. All right. Also, how many hours does everybody have now? I think I'm close to like 800 now, which is a lot. You know, that's quite a bit of hours. I don't know. There's a lot more people with more hours out there. I know that much. He's not going to jail. I don't know. It is Howie, so you never know. 323. Wow, look at you. There you go. That is a lot of hours. You save yours on your desktop for quick access. Yeah. Both stores about 400 hours, 330 for Brian. Yeah, wow. So that's a lot of hours. That is a lot. Everybody's putting in a lot of time. And then you come and you watch for like hours a week in here. So you really got to give yourself more hours than that if you come in here and watch every week. It should count, you know. You should be able to log into your Hypermarket game and add those hours on there by coming in here and watching the stream. $365. You don't want to know what yours are. Yeah, it's probably a lot, that's for sure. Alright, and we got... Let's buy that shirt there. I think we need to change the price on this one. $18.90. You recently had 1,200 customers. Yeah, we had somebody in the Croissant Games Discord that reported that they had like 1,300 customers when the update came out. So, but it's been patched now. I think it was a glitch. The deadline for the contest premiere is October 31st. So you do have 11 days to get your entry in. 11 days, which is plenty of time. Everybody should be good. If you haven't unlocked the Halloween product yet, you still have plenty of time. It is a little pricey, but I think if you follow the money making techniques, you can get there pretty quick. Alright, $12 on this one. And of course the rules are you just have to use Halloween items, so nothing special. Don't even have to stock up all the product. I need to take that off. Can't even afford to get that on the shelf right now. This is $371. Going to remodel your setup very soon. Just letting everything go out of stock. Yeah. That's usually what I do. When I get ready to do a remodel, I think for me the best thing that I do is I just let everything sell out and then I just redo it that way. I know some people like to remodel as they're going, and for me I can't do it. My brain won't allow me to function doing that. I just have to sell out everything. And I did reach out to Croissant about the stalker. It's not really a problem at all, you know, that we have one stalker per shelf. It does hurt when it comes to stocking floor displays. I did reach out to them about that, and they did tell me that there is something they're going to do to fix that, to change that up. So very excited about that too. That'll help stocking floor displays. Everything else is good, just floor displays right now need some help. $376. Oh. Gonna stock all the Halloween stuff at the back wall all together, like t-shirts together. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. How long to sell out all stuff? Well, if you have the whole store stocked up on floor displays, I remember when I did it on our 24-hour stream, it took about, oh wow, I mean it took 70 in-game days, so 700 minutes divided by 60. Yeah, it took over 8 hours to sell out of everything. It was a lot. I didn't think it was going to be that much, but it is. If you stock up your whole store with every product on floor displays, you can last over 70 in-game days before you have to stock up again. So it is a lot. $632 on this one, and then we're good. What are you doing? Why are you so slow? We need to train him. We need to get him trained up during the day. And I think that's what we're going to do. Hopefully. Maybe the will allow us to do that. What else do we have over here? Let's put some of these here. And let's help stock up some things. I thought he was moving a lot faster than that, but I don't think we even got him to rank 2 yet. I don't think we have. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's get the wheel pulled up here. Since we now have our price for the evening. Oh, let me throw this inside for him real quick. Try to help him out. We do have some of these. I thought we didn't have any, but we do. Alright, there we go. And I now have the wheel pulled up. Unbelievable how fast they fill up the fridge. It is crazy quick how they fill that up. Couldn't get chicken to come up on yours. Huh. Wonder why. Hey, see, welcome in. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend. I wonder why you couldn't get chicken to come up on yours. That is kind of crazy, huh? And I must say, I'm so sorry, C. C finished the weekend, everybody. She's sitting at 198 subs, but 2 subs away from 200. Very excited. So you all, let's go follow her. If you're not already following her, hit the follow button twice, or 3 times actually. So that way you can do it for good luck. If you hit it twice, you're going to unfollow. Don't do that. But we do want to get her some more followers tonight, everybody. So if you're new to my channel, please make sure you go and join her channel as well. We want to get her to those 200 this week for sure, and tonight if we possibly can. The wheel idea is only allowed to buy 1 item for the day. So we can only buy 1 item anytime, see. We can only buy 1 item for the day. So we've got to sell out of everything else, and then we can only buy 1 item. Already following C. Good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody in here is following C, but if you are new to my channel, let's make sure that you follow her as well, because her content is like A++. My content is a C+, and if you're good with my content, you're absolutely gonna love hers. Ask the devs about book 1. Book 1 is coming. I have found that out. Book 1 is coming. They are going to release that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. Well, I think it's going to be with this update. I'm pretty sure it'll be with the update. I'm pretty sure we'll see book 1 with all the license coming out. I don't know the exact amount that we're going to get for the license, but it's going to be a lot. We're going to have a lot. All right. Why? Oh, you know what? I didn't leave room for these. Both 2 subs away. We are definitely. I didn't think I was going to reach 150. I still don't think I'm going to hit 150. Every day I tell myself that, you know, like it's not going to happen. We're not going to hit 150. And every day we get 1 more sub. So I really appreciate it. And I don't think she's in here, but she did join the GOAT Gaming Discord earlier. And I think she found us from the House Flipper series, but very exciting. I mean, so very grateful to have each and every person. And I think most of you found me through the Hypermarket channel or series and the Discord, but if you find me through something else as well and you like that content, hopefully you like this as well. How about you go to training there, guy? Let's go. Where can we put these? We've got too much of everything else and not enough of this. Brian, I think Yoda is in the chat and she can link C's channel, and if not, C can link her channel too. I guess we're gonna have to wait on these for now. Let's call the staff to train. All staff, like there's multiple, we only have 1. We're gonna have them train, and then we are going to shut the till down for the day. So it is looking like a complete mess in here. I've got to buy more shelves, I think. All right, let's train you tomorrow on. So here's another tip, everybody. They did add cashier and checkout speed, and you can double train. Why not train everything at once? If you're going to train one thing, you might as well train the entire thing. So you just click on that, go to train again, click on stock speed, go back up to your tab, click on cashier, go back up, go back down, click on checkout speed, and now you have them training on 4 different things at the same time, and it will save you so much extra time, I promise you. You'll have them trained up in no time, and we are going to hit the save. Okay. And now they're trained up. Yeah, so train all 4 at once. Don't just do 1. You can do 1. I mean, if you want to challenge yourself, when the boss says we, I know he means me. That's funny. That is so funny. All right, so The wheel did say we can only sell one, only allowed to buy one item for the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell out everything except for one item. The last item that we sell out, or that we get down to, that's the item we're going to sell for the next day. So. And you can just have him train, and when you need him, tell him to stock everything. Just move the order as priority. If he's done sticking, he will go train. Yeah, Monroe is right. Yeah, you can do that. So if you go in here and add another task, after they're done with a certain task, they will take that as priority. So you can go in here after all 4 of these and then go to stock and just do all available. And did we do that? Yeah, we did. Okay, so now you see stocking is the very last priority. So once they're done training on everything down there, once they finish all the training, they will go stock products. So it's really cool that you can add all these different tasks and functions to them as well. You can have them go cashier. You can change them. You know, eventually you'll be able to change them to be the security guard probably. So it's a lot of fun. There's a lot you can do with this system. Let's go to save. One thing I will say, and I've heard several people say it, to be careful when you're doing this and you go to save, because if you press fire, there's no confirmation. You just fired your employee, so be real careful. I do think Croissant Games is going to add in a confirmation button. That way you don't fire your employee. So I've done it myself, and I'm pretty sure everybody's been real close to doing it, but I'm real careful. When I get on this menu here, I think 3, 4, 5 times.
Okay, let's do this.
Hey, Jims, welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I am well. How are you doing? I hope you're good. Hope you're good. Yeah, you did that twice. You did that. Yeah, everybody's fired their employees on accident. Any insider news about the security? Will thieves be an optional thing? So thieves, I'm not sure if they're going to be optional. I'm pretty sure it will be, though. I'm pretty sure you were close to doing that today. Yeah, everybody's close to firing their employees, whether on purpose or accident. These employees are always one click away from being gone. But security, I think it'll be optional. I'm not sure. I don't know that for certain. I just know that we've had people say that they didn't want it to happen or didn't want security in the game, and so we do have some people who just don't want that system. So with that being said, I do think it'll be optional eventually. I don't know if it'll be optional from the start, but I do think they'll add an option in there. The only insider information that I can possibly give anybody at this point is I do know that there will be some kind of physics added to the game. I'm not sure how that'll work. I did suggest and requested ragdoll physics or some kind of collision system, and basically what that is, if you played other games, like for instance, if you've seen Hypermarket Simulator, you can, run into people go flying through the air. That's kind of what ragdoll physics is. So my suggestion would be to create a random collision system. That way stalkers can run people over. Your customers maybe can run you over with a basket. You kind of have to be mindful where you're walking. With 1,000 customers, though, it's going to be impossible. So it'll have to be probably like a random event. Maybe you have a customer over here. She's highlighted in red or yellow, and she's an irate customer. She's upset. That means she can knock you down, or she can come hit you with a buggy or whatever, or she stole something and now she's highlighted. So I think there's going to be something like that, but there are physics, some form coming to the game. You're good. Can't wait till Friday to get part 1 done. You have a staff doing the same thing right now as stocking cereals as first priority. When you finish, to go back to working as cashier. Yeah, the priorities help a lot. And I tried it out. I do like the priorities. My big thing right now is I was trying to go back to floor displays in the main store so I could stock up everything again and get ready. But unfortunately, your stockers will not stock more than one item currently. So doing the priorities kind of, there are certain downfalls to it. As long as I don't get pinned to the shelves by staff again, I don't pay them for that service. That is very true. But I think that'll be funny though. You know, it'll add some more entertainment value to the game, I think. And you know, and maybe it'll be optional. Maybe you won't have to do it if they decide to add that. Then maybe there'll be a way to turn it off. That way, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. So, I know I already did a level check, but I have to ask, what level are you, Jims? I have to ask, Jims. See, I think you're level 70 something, huh? Hey, welcome in, Emma. Happy Monday to you. You're from the UK. Awesome. We love the UK community here. We do have several people from the UK in the GOAT gaming community and the hypermarket community. So, love the UK. But definitely happy Monday to you / happy Tuesday. Let's see how much training we have left to do. Very close to 72. Yeah. So, very awesome. And I think Jim's is like level 190 something. I'm pretty sure. He's been keeping it a secret. I haven't heard lately, but he's definitely giving me a run for my money. That's for sure. And I do mean run. Like I'm having to play non-stop because of him. Yeah, the employees used to be solid when push you against the shelves while they were stocking. Yeah. Kind of missed that a little bit. 175. There you go. See, so Jim's is way up there. We do have a lot of high-level people in here. I think Monroe is level 173. I think. Maybe. I could be wrong. Alright, let's get this off the shelf and put this on the shelf. Yep, where's it at? No, we're not going to do that. Okay, 163. Awesome. Look at that. 163, 174. I think Howie is 165, I think is what he said. So we have quite a few people that are just way up there now. It's definitely a tight race right now. And I was able to hit level 200 today, so 200 levels down, 100 more levels to go. I was fixing to put that on the microphone stand. You are catching me, that is for sure. That is for sure. Trying to get to level 300, guys. That's the goal in the main store. So we are 100 levels away. I'm slacking for sure. I figured it up, and it's going to be at least 300 more hours until level 300. So it's a long ways away. Little one's throwing a fit. Hey, no problem, no worries. Catch you later, Winter. Have a good evening. Can't wait to get those levels, but I mean, you'd need to move on to a new game for your daily series and not ready for that. Yeah, that's possibly. Yeah, I mean, for content reason, if you're going to do a high level store, you probably just need to start a second store if you're going to do that for sure. And at least that's what I do. Yeah, we wouldn't have much content at all if it wasn't for this wheel, if we decided to go back to the main store. So we're definitely hesitant to do that until we get ready for it. But we will be back in the main store for season 3 in the Christmas contest, so very excited for that. Which season 2 finale will be November 7th, as we will have Croissant Games on, and we're going to announce the Halloween contest winner. But that will be the last episode for season 2, and then we are going to take a little bit of a break, guys. I think 1 week break for this series was great, but I think we're going to do about a 2-week break this time, at least, maybe more, as it is going to be around the holidays. So we will need to spend some time doing something else. You don't want to get to 300 not so soon. I think the only reason, 769 hours. Wow, way to go. Yeah, you definitely have more hours than me, I think. The biggest reason I want to get to 300 though is I want to force Croissant Games to raise the level cap, which they will. If we get to 300, they will raise the level cap. You're from Northern Ireland in the UK, not too far away from there. from where they built the Titanic. That's awesome. That's awesome, Emma. Gyms 519 hours. Wow, that is a lot. Lot of hours. We didn't even have to buy anything here. 45 hours for you, boo. That's good. That is good. And I know if you play on PC, you probably got a late start. Well, you did get a late start because the game didn't release until August on PC, and it's been out on console since March. So we did have a little bit of a head start on everybody when it comes to level and playing the game and everything. So can I take this? Oh yeah, let's stock these up. Is there anything at all we can take off the shelves over here that we're about empty on? I guess we can consolidate. We're almost out of this. Let's consolidate this right quick. Take that off. And yeah. And then put this back on the shelf. And I have no clue what's in that box. Yeah, PC players do get the updates a little bit before console, but not too much. You know, Steam releases pretty quick. They don't do much of a security check on their updates. It's pretty easy to push them through. Sony does very brief updates, or checks, I should say. But usually you see the PS5 update about an hour or two after the PC update, so it's not a huge deal. If there's anything crazy on there, you know, it gives me a chance to watch somebody on stream to see what I'm kind of looking at before I jump on stream to check it out. Because we do try to do the live updates on this channel. We kind of try to show them off to everybody, just in case. Let's go ahead and flip the day. We're still not going to buy anything. We're going to just keep selling out what we got, and then we're going to get down to the last item. We are on day 73. We put in quite a bit of work on this store. How about that epic music in game? Wish I knew the person who created it. Me too, man. I would punch him right dead in the face. This music is killing me. I'm just playing. I am just playing. Just playing. But the Halloween music, guys, I'm not gonna lie. After a while, after you listen to the Halloween music, and you know, and my music, I'll say that too. After you listen to the music, after a while, it does start to wear on you, and then you kind of just turn it down and go on to either listening to silence or whatnot. But so sometimes I have to turn it down. Someone just now mentioned your music in Discord. Well, look at that. What'd they say? They say remove it from the game or what? Did they say what dummy made this music? Or they probably were like, hey, Croissant, this is the worst music I ever heard. Yeah, Nick's laughing. That's probably it. They probably did say something about how bad the music is. This reminds of Harry Potter. Yeah, same here. I do think of Harry Potter when I hear this one. Definitely over Halloween music at this point. I hear it more than anything else, it seems like. Yeah, kind of the same way here. Kind of the same way here. The Halloween music is great, but I don't know what it is. I just can't listen to, like, Christmas music and Halloween music. I can't listen to seasonal music like this non-stop. I just can't. They said they went for a smoke, came back and heard the music, couldn't figure out where it was coming from. That's hilarious. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you tagging me in it. Awesome. Well, hopefully they enjoyed it. I hope they enjoyed the new music. It is great. I love it. And don't get me wrong, I love the Halloween music too, but, you know, once again, seasonal music is not for me. Like, I'm not a Christmas music person. I'm not really big in Halloween music. I don't know if there's a such thing as Thanksgiving music, but I'm just not a seasonal music type person. All right, we're going to take hot sauce off the shelf here. But Croissant has already said that they're going to remove the Halloween music once Halloween is over and they take the Halloween items out of the game. And then the rest of the music will remain, and they're going to also add a selection button that lets people pick and choose what music they like and what they want to listen to, which is a great idea. Because some people like to listen to their own music. You know, they like to put on Spotify, Pandora, they like to listen to something else. So nothing wrong with that. Especially content creators. Content creators are, you know, very cautious of getting copyright strikes, as it does happen. Try to do Backroom. I try to do it. They take stuff. Wish I could put them all on break so I can do that. You actually can. You can put everybody on break. You can put your whole crew on break and then go back there and do your staff stuff. You worked at Walmart Christmas music in October until January 30th? Yeah, I couldn't do that. That's a bit much for me. It is a bit much. Completely, yeah. I can't do it. I was raised in a household where Christmas music was non-stop through November and December, and I just couldn't do it. Yeah, it is a complete nightmare. But don't get me wrong, I loved Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. I do love the holidays. I just, you know, the music part of it for me is, I just can't do it that much. I can do it for like a week. I get excited for the music like a week, and then I just have to let it go. Alright, what is going to be our last item? Can't wait for the second floor with lifts. Yeah, second floor with lifts is going to be really fun. I don't know if they're going to add escalators, elevators, or what they're going to add, but they are adding a second floor. And I think some of you were in the Roger Plays Games live stream with the devs when they talked about that. So maybe you all can confirm what is exactly coming, but they are bringing a second floor. Alright, we're about out. Let's see what our last product is going to be for us to sell the next day. How much training do you have left, my guy? 36 hours to the next level. Not bad. And I think that 36 hours is probably to the nearest level. It doesn't tell which one it is, but one of these is going to be... I'm not sure which one it is. Let's see if we can't figure that out.
My king.
Yeah, so 36 hours left on his stock speed. He had 34 left on cashier. And then, yeah, so he's moving right along. They add escalators. I'm just getting to ride it all day, getting no work done. Yeah, same here. I think I'll just stay on the escalator all day watching my store from there like a stalker. You love the music. I'm glad you love the music, Brian. It's really cool. I like it a lot. I've thought about making some more for the game. I don't know if they'll add it, you know, but thought about making some more. You know, I honestly could do a whole soundtrack for this game. You know, I could come up with 10 to 15 songs and make a whole soundtrack. So, you know, maybe if there's enough interest in the community, and, you know, if it's there and they'll let me do it and allow it, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll make a whole soundtrack. Alright, we are almost out. I think the last item is going to be either these mugs or the bread, because we just bought so much of it. If you guys want to do me a huge favor, if you want to hit that like button, if you haven't already done it, I truly appreciate it. It does help out a lot. I have seen our live streams grow in number. We have had more people in, and it definitely helps out. Definitely helps out. More people added to the channel as well. You think music era packs, 60s and 70s? That'd be really cool. Actually, I like that idea, man. You should go and request that in the Hypermarket Discord. That's a great idea. I think you might get the ability to sell our overstocked and used furniture soon. I think so. I think we will. I do see people asking for that pretty often. So, and I think Croissant Games, they prioritize things on how much it's asked for. And if it's a big deal, they make it a priority and they put it in really fast. So, love the 70s songs. Me too, man. 70s and 80s had the best music ever. In particular, the 80s. I love 80s music more than anything. But all right, we are almost out of product here, and we're gonna stock up whatever's left. And that's gonna be the only item that we get to sell for the entire day. And also, Gyms, if you're listening, you're still around, if you want to link your Hypermarket socials that you have on Facebook, Instagram, please link them, and we'll get people to go join that. Really cool idea. I love that idea that you have those on Facebook and Instagram. All right. It looks like it's going to be, I'm just going to pick the best item we have, and I think it's going to be the pasta. I just took that off. We're going to go ahead and buy pasta. Nostalgia sells. Yeah. It does. It does sell. We're just going to sell nothing but pasta for the next day. And you are done training for a minute.
My king.
We're going to get you... See how we prioritize here? We're going to move this to the very top. So now, stocking is what we want him to do. We're going to go save it.
Okay.
And now he's going to come stock. When he's done stocking, we'll move the training back on there. So you don't have to delete the task. I say that. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I don't have anything on the shelf, of course. That's why he sat back down. So I was about to say he's being very disobedient, but it's just because we don't have anything stocked up. Now we're gonna have to do this again. I say that. Why is he not stocking?
Understood.
There we go. Okay. So sometimes they are a bit stubborn, but there we go. Alright, we're going to just throw some things on here. Station Simulator is getting a Tidal Waves DLC this week. Yeah, I saw that on the 24th. There's a lot of DLCs coming out for games, for simulator games in particular this week. I know House Flipper 2 has their Scooby-Doo DLC for Halloween coming out on the 23rd. Power Wash Simulator 2 comes out on the 23rd. Gas Station Simulator is on the 24th. And there's another one on the 23rd too, and I cannot remember what it is, but the 23rd is going to be a busy day. The rest of this month is going to be pretty busy for simulation games. Alright, let's throw some of this on here, and we'll stock up the rest of these boxes, and we should be good. I can grab the boxes. Let's throw that in the trash can. Yeah, I'm ready for some regular music. I'm ready for this Halloween song to go off. I am done with the Halloween song right here. Poor Goat's not going to get any sleep with all the new content. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I knew this week was going to be busy with content. Mainly Power Wash Simulator is the main thing, but we are going to be doing the House Flipper 2 DLC as well. So, but those two series alone is going to be pretty busy. And then I'm going to try to get some content recorded this weekend. A lot of stuff ahead of time. That way next week I'm ahead. So. Never played Gas Station Simulator, watched a lot of creators play it. Seems a bit overwhelming. It can be. The good thing about it, and you know, I have played it. The good thing about Gas Station Simulator is you can choose what you do and what you don't want to do. So if you don't want to do a certain thing, you just turn it off and close that area of the gas station down. So I like that idea. Really cool. Otherwise, it can be really, really overwhelming. And I think that's what I did. I wound up leveling up and then hiring a bunch of workers and just letting them run everything. I think I wound up doing the car wash. So car wash is like the easiest thing in the game on gas station. Yeah, Gas Station Sim is a pretty fun game. I do enjoy it. It's not Hypermarket, that's for sure. I think Hypermarket is better. It's a different type of game, but I like Hypermarket better. Yeah, it does have some bugs. I will say that it seems like the developers, well, actually, they don't. I mean, I can confirm and say they don't, but they don't work on their bugs as much as Croissant Games does. I mean, there's not many developers who do. Probably none out there, but if there's a bug in Gas Station Simulator, it might be there for quite a while. Because it seems like they just want to put out new content and not fix the gameplay. You're running your hypermarket right now. Awesome. Gotta keep them stores open. Got to. Gotta keep them open. Because I will say, you know, and I think that this is probably going to be true, but I think the new license, a lot of them are going to be higher level. I think there's enough higher level people now where you're going to see high level license. So, and I mean like level 100 and up. So if you're not level 100, you're probably going to have to start getting your grind on a little bit more if you want to get the newer stuff when it comes out. You have a tablet and don't have to go to the PC each time you buy an upgrade. Yeah. Yep, I do like that. You don't have to go to the PC in Gas Station Simulator. I think we're good. Yeah, this is plenty enough. What am I doing? I think we got plenty of items. We do want to stock up some pasta though. Enough to make it through the day at least. Because it's going to be the only item we sell for the next day. And we do have 4,300. So here's the thing, guys. Do we want to buy another license? Or do we want to... What do we want to do? We want to buy another license? I think we could. We eventually got to catch up on these licenses. When you put items on shelves, do you memorize how many boxes to fill shelf and stock room, or just go and order crazy? I just go order crazy. I don't like to try to keep track of too much stuff. I don't usually play a game to try to think about it too much, you know. So I kind of just go crazy. How many licenses are we behind now? We're at 3, 6, 9. Okay, we're 10 licenses behind. Yeah, Nick said yes. I agree. Wow, we don't have the money. Well, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. So if we have enough money after the next day, we will sign the Breakfast Crunch Pack license, and that'll get us a little bit closer to being caught up. We're still so far behind. Take it instantly, deleted the links. I can't see them. It's all good anyways. Hypermarket Simulator on all platforms. You'll be able to find them. Yeah, I think we have the links in the Discord, in the Hypermarket Croissant Games Discord, so I'll have to find them and we'll try to relink them, but definitely want to get more people to check those out and post stories and videos and whatnot. So here we go. Here's that crappy music Nick was asking for. Can I believe you guys like this song? This song is so trash. I'm just playing. It's not trash. I am really shocked that you all like this song though. You have to start a new save file because settings broke and you didn't want to change the menu for gameplay. Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's why I usually try to save everything to the cloud so I have a backup of some sort. Nice and upbeat. I like that. I appreciate that. It is upbeat for sure, and I like the song. I just wasn't sure if it was going to fit in to the hypermarket. But you guys seem to like it. Your lack of love for yourself hurts me. Hey, it's not that I don't love myself. I think loving yourself is the most important thing in the entire world. And I do. I love myself, because otherwise, if I didn't, I wouldn't stream. If I didn't love myself, you can't be a content creator if you don't love yourself. You can't do live streams, that's for sure. You'll be too focused on what everybody else thinks as well. But I'm just humble. I'm just a humble person, and I you know, I'm very grateful and I'm humble. So. Your car wash wasn't working, and I saved and reloaded that save, and it fixed it, and it started working. There you go. Well, at least you got it working. Yeah, it's definitely important. You definitely have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't give everybody else the love and attention they deserve as well. So it's a two-way street when it comes to that. Alright, I think that's enough pasta. I don't think we're going to sell out. I'll let this person keep stocking. What is his name? I think we hired a Howie. I think that's his name. Yeah, Howie Perez. So, and you got a little pasta, that's for sure. Yeah. So we got to let Howie keep stocking. Really cool that we found a Howie in the game, because he said he's been looking for a Howie forever and he couldn't find one, so we just happened to get really lucky to find one. It's tough to find a Howie. He's one of a kind. And I think this is plenty enough pasta. We're not going to run out at all. Wise words from the goat. Something like that. Something like that. I try not to get too deep. The hypermarket is deep enough, so you guys don't need my nonsense at all. But it does happen. We will discuss things that are real life on here. Why not? Howie says he fired himself in the game. Yeah, he told me that, and I couldn't do nothing but laugh, because he accidentally clicked on the fire button and he was trying to get his worker back, and I think he did. I think he sent his save file to Croissant Games, and they managed to recover his worker back on the file. So if you're on PC, they can recover your file if you lose anything. If you're on console, you probably just out of luck unless you have a backup save. Alright, I think we're almost good. Yeah, we're good. We didn't come to stock pasta all night. Just a little bit. Alright. I think we can manage to stock the rest of the shelves on our own. Yeah, we're gonna send this guy back to training. Just kind of let the pasta stock up. Wow, I went crazy on the pasta, didn't I? I overordered lots and lots of pasta, but you guys shouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's what I do. I overorder everything. So it's going to be very, very entertaining when we get new license and I order like 300 boxes of every single item, and we have like 400 products in the game. So yeah, we'll probably be the first one to break the game again. I don't know, the store's running pretty good on PlayStation. I will say this, console, the optimization now, it's running pretty smooth. You can have a lot of stuff in your store and it runs smooth. Load times are still a bit long on console when you have a lot of stuff in your store, but they are working on fixing that, getting that to load in a lot faster. But I'm okay with that. I have no problem with it. I come from the PlayStation 1 era. I come from an era where video games took a long time to load anyway, so soon will be how many couches to fill in the parking lot. Yeah, that's right. That is right. And I know she's not in stream tonight, but Chrislyn, She had the idea to do a 24-hour stream again, and she wanted to do it the same day, and I felt bad for her. I wanted to do it the same day, no planning at all, you know. So I told her I would help her out and do one. So we're gonna try to plan a 24-hour stream out again, and then me and her are gonna do a 24-hour stream. I think we're gonna split it up though. I don't think we're gonna do 24 hours total. It's probably just gonna be 12 and 12. How old am I? I cannot believe you. How dare you, Brian? I am old, man. I am old. Some of you probably know because I have announced it before, but the ones who don't, I'm not going to reveal my secret. Let's just say I am old. A true lady never tells her age. That's all I can say about that one. Or wait a minute. Brian is 49. Okay, well, I guess I'll reveal my age then, Brian. You said yours, I'll say mine. I am 41. 41 years young, and you're 49 years young, so. Dust years old. Yep, that's pretty old. Nick just called me really, really old. He said I'm dust years old. Well, me and Brian, we're not old. We are stylish and still in age. He's calling himself a lady. I knew somebody would hear that. I mean, Nick already calls me his queen, so, I mean, at this point, I might as well just, you know, try to amuse him by not revealing his age. That's right. They say a lady never tells her age, so I am not going to tell my age. But I did anyway, so. That's right. Laugh it up. Managed to send the links on Croissant Games Discord. Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully everybody can go check those out. And I would join Facebook and Instagram, but I have too many socials, and I try to limit. I'm so swamped between Discord and everything else. I just have to limit all of it. 34 years young. Awesome. You're a middle-aged man pensioner. No, I'm definitely not a well, I am a middle-aged man, but I'm definitely not a pensioner. That's for sure. Nope, no pinching here. I don't pinch people. That's cruel. No pinching. 28 here. Wow, I wish I could trade you, Gems. I'd love to be 28 again. Nick said I'll play too. 36. Awesome. Well, I will trade anybody. Anybody that's younger than 41, I will trade you. 37. Awesome. Well, we got some people in the similar age range, so there's nobody that's just decrepit in here. And I say I don't mean that in a bad way when I say decrepit at all. Probably makes me the oldest. John's girl is 52. Wow. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Premier is the youngest. 20. Let me guess. 24. Premier is 24. Nothing wrong with that. 52. Nothing wrong with being 52. If anybody thinks there's something wrong with that, all I can say is keep on living. You will be 52 one day too. So just keep on living. Yeah, 24. Wow, I cannot remember back. I can't remember back to when I was 24. That's been so long ago. The time goes by so fast. All right, I thought we had him trained. Come back over here and train, man.
Attention, notified staff.
Yeah, you've done enough stalking. Actually, we need to... No, never mind. Just means you got there first. I agree. It does mean that. Actually...
Alright.
Let's just keep stalking. We can't keep up. I'm gonna need your help. We're running out of pasta. C is 31. Yep. I wish I was 31. I wish I could jump back 10 years. And I'm not gonna lie, I think my 30s was my prime years. Like I loved my 30s. Most people say that their 30s, you know, that's when they started despising it and started feeling a little older, but I love my 30s, so 30 to 35 was it for me. Best 5 years I've had in my life so far. It's funny, you would think we'd all be playing 12 games like youngsters. Yeah. Can't wait for multiplayer. Me either. I think that'll be one of the last things, but maybe not. I've heard people say that that might be one of the last things they do for Hypermarket, but I don't think that's the case. I think that if the game is a success in their eyes, then I think that that's going to be what they add after the Christmas game. And I'll tell you why. I think that there's just a lot of competition out there. They've got a lot of momentum on their hand, but there's a lot of competition out there with games that have multiplayer. And there are a lot of mainstream PC simulation games that are coming to console that will have multiplayer. So, and I don't think that they want to let those guys beat them out. And, you know, and I don't think they will. I don't think that any other developer out there can beat Croissant Games. But with that being said, you've got to have the main features that a lot of games have, and multiplayer is a huge one. I think, you know, majority of people on PC are playing multiplayer simulator games. So, it's your favorite game? Yeah, this is my favorite game too. Alright, we do have enough money now. We can go ahead and buy that license, which I think we will do. Just trying to stock up, make sure we don't run out of our product. Yeah, I bought way too much pasta. Way too much. Shouldn't have did that. I went order crazy. Destroying your store while I'm stocking. Thanks. Get your own server. I mean, you know, I think I'd be pretty helpful as a stalker. You know, I'm pretty cheap too, so if we get multiplayer and you guys want to hire me to help out your store, I will gladly do that. And especially as a content creator, I think that'd be a lot of fun to have a lot of people in your store, in the community to do some streams with. So, but it'd be a lot of fun either way. I would definitely help out as many people as I could in this game, whether that means just jumping into stock, whatever that means. I would just gladly help everybody out.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Can't work your store, you won't do any work, and you'll make it still. Oh, Brian, you know me too well. You know me too well, man. You've seen too many House Flipper episodes and too many hypermarket streams, so I'm changing, man. They say you can't teach a old dog new tricks, but you can. You definitely can teach me how to fetch. I will definitely fetch the box if you throw it, but that's probably the only trick I'm good for. That's about the most amount of work you'll get out of me. I'll fetch the box. That's it. I am an old dog, and I will lay on the porch all day long, but that's about it. Won't let you take breaks. That's not true. Just not paid breaks, that's all. You just can't take a break on the clock. I'll let you clock out and take a break. But we have the greatest benefits package in the world at this store. Well, not this one in particular, as we don't have any benefits at all at this store, but at our $1 billion store, we have the best benefits. Why did I order so much pasta? What was I thinking? Like, am I Mario and Luigi or something? If we did get MP, that would add certain permissions for the host to set, so the person doesn't come in and just troll. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, that is very true. There's multiple games like that out there that they set permissions on, so very true. You don't want somebody joining your game and then tearing your store up, because that's, I'm pretty sure, you know, there are people out there that just enjoy doing that. They enjoy making people miserable and just jumping into their game and just doing as much wrong as they can. So Oh my gosh, all this pasta. Why did I do this? This is crazy. Goat Gaming comes in with goats and kids. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Alright. Okay, that's definitely enough. Call Garfield. Yeah, for sure. That is true. That is true. Garfield does like pasta. He is definitely the pasta lover. Alright, let's close and clear out some of these tags, and we're going to buy our license. And then we are going to stock some of the new product on the license as well. License with a mini statue figurines. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That definitely would be pretty cool. Let's go up to the top. Toy action figures would be, yeah, good addition. Alright, let's buy the breakfast crunch pack. And it looks like we're going to be carrying cereal finally, so or at least some good cereal. Let's go down and see. I think that'd be this. And I think we got to go all the way down to find the rest of the cereal. Yep, there it is. And we do want to buy, what else do we want to buy? Let's go back and buy some bases real quick. And let's buy a thing of t-shirts. How would you feel if they added guns to sell in your store? I wouldn't care either way. I mean, I do play Call of Duty time to time apparently, so guns is not a big thing. That'd be pretty cool though. I like guns. Gold goat statue out in the park out front. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Statues that you could add to your store. Be a lot of fun. Where did we put these items? There we go. Alright, let's get the price set on this one. We did want to make that 26% above market, so, or I mean above unit, which is 630. Let's put our t-shirts back up here. I think they're good. I think we already got the prices on them set. Let's see. $15. That's the wrong one. $18.90. Yep, they're good. Don't care anymore about what they could possibly add as a license. I like surprises. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, you know, if you're trying to guess what all product they could add, you're going to be guessing all night, because there's over billions and billions of items in the world that are actual things that they sell in the store. So you could probably just start the list now and then you'd never be able to finish it. Still here curled up in your bed with your bunny. Yeah, I figured you were just a little bit tired, even though you did sleep some, Yoda. What's the weather like there? Is it cold, rainy? I know it's pretty humid here, and I am actually over it. I'm disgusted with it. I'm ready for some cool weather. Aren't the ones making the game? They are. That's very true. Yeah. And I'll say this, and I've thought about it before. You know, the one thing that you do as a developer when you allow the community so much input, you do open the door for everything. You open the door for people, you know, to become entitled and spoiled, and so that's kind of what they've done in a way. The community, and I'll say everybody in general, has done a pretty good job, like almost perfect, in not becoming too spoiled and too entitled. Like, you don't see everybody asking for their own product with their name on it. You don't see them, begging to put items in the game of theirs. You don't see stuff like that at all. Every now and then you'll see somebody joke about having their item added to the game, but for the most part, everybody, they're okay with the way the game is. They're not greedy, and they don't abuse that. They don't abuse Croissant's kindness, and so I love that. And that's probably the issue you run into with some games where developers have tried that idea. You've probably seen that happen, and so that's probably something you can't have. If the game was selling, like 5,000 copies, we had 5,000 members in the Discord, and it was a bigger game than it is now, they probably couldn't do that. But I don't think it's there yet, and I'm just glad that we've not got to that point, and maybe we won't. Maybe we won't get to that point at all. And if we don't, I will be really shocked. But then again, I won't be surprised because we have a great community. So. This should be 502. I'm over here messing my prices up. Yeah, we just wait and see how they sort it out. That's right. That is right. They should put you a shirt in the game. No, man, I don't want any items in the game at all. Not now. I have the whiteboard and I'm good. I don't think we need any other GOAT things in the game. I want them to make things for you guys and everybody in the community, and I want them to focus on doing what everybody else wants. The music for me was enough. The music's always going to be a part of the game, no matter what, and so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being content. I do have the Billionaire sticker. That's true. That is very true. But even if I didn't, I'm okay and content with just having the music in the game. I couldn't ask for anything else. I am very happy. I'm ecstatic. I don't need anything else. The music for me was that was it. The goat on the whiteboard was pretty cool, and just icing on the cake. But the music, yeah, that's where it's at for me. You guys, the rest of the community can hopefully get items, and you guys have so many opportunities with the Halloween contest. Maybe the Christmas contest, maybe they'll do the same thing for the prize, I don't know, but I'm sure they're open to having more and more contests in the future to allow people to get their name put in the game. So really cool though, really cool. And it's kind of got me thinking that I'm not sure if I want that much customization in the store more than just colors, because if you allow people to customize their product in the game and put their names on it, it probably won't be the same, because everybody's going to put their own stuff in the game, and then it's probably not going to feel the same to those that have their product in the game. So, and it might take away the special feeling of winning the contest if they do that. But then again, who knows? But I will say, 3 people to win a product to put their name on in the game is really cool. I've never heard of a video game developer team doing that. And this game is not, super huge. So let's say 100 people enter the contest, and there's 3 people, 3 out of 100. That's still a 3% chance of winning a contest to have your name in the game. If it's another game, let's say it was, Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or some other big popular game, you have a small chance because there's probably hundreds of thousands that play the game. So you're getting to take a chance and be part of an opportunity to grow a game, to make it grow. So if the game gets famous, then you can say, hey, I've been playing that from the start. This is my product in the game. And you're essentially part of what made the game grow. So yep, Team of 3 made the amazing community. That's right. Yep, that is right. And they'll say the same thing. It's not just them. It's everybody that joined the Discord and everybody that follows the game, everybody that plays it. They'll say the same thing. It's a group effort. So They made an amazing game, and they They had no clue. They had no clue where it was going to take them. They probably still are not sure where it's going, you know, as far as the sales and whatnot. But it's a group effort. Hey, welcome in, Darkness. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. We are off that idea and on to something else. Yeah, that's true. They did. They brought everybody together. So, and they're probably just as shocked. You know, I don't know if they probably had goals and plans for the game, but they probably didn't truly know, you know, what was going to happen. All right, let's get ready to spin the wheel again and see what we're going to have. So many ideas. You guys are going to have to start giving me more ideas. We are running through quite a few ideas every episode now, and I think we have dwindled down to about 100 ideas. At least 50 of them I don't think we're high enough level to be competing or doing yet, so we do have quite a few that we're just going to have to... That was close. That was close. We were one spot away from getting the stalker wheel. Oh wow, that was really close. This one says hire another stalker. I do not think we can do that. We don't have the money for it, so could never imagine 1,000 crazy soccer moms going crazy for their market. That is hilarious. I'm going to tell everybody you said that to. I'm going to post that in the Hypermarket Discord and see how many people we can get to come find you at your house. Yeah, they might not be too happy you said that. All those soccer moms out there. Item number 57. Let's see. That's hilarious, Nick. That's funny. Soccer moms will riot. I can see it on the news. Let's check the wheel here. Item number 56. Or did I say 57? I said 57. I'm so distracted because Nick's over here causing riots on the stream. He's gonna get everybody beat up. Me, somehow it's gonna get linked back to me, and then me and Nick are both gonna get beat up and be on the news, so we don't want that. Alright, item number 57 is a Phantom idea. Lost at sea, can no longer purchase electrical products. We do not have electrical products. So we're going to go to the next item. The suppliers are on vacation. You cannot order anything. Okay. So once again, we do have to sell out the entire store. With what we have, we can't order anymore. That's okay. We're going to tell this guy to go do some training. He's been helping quite a bit, but we're going to now put his training back. It's hard to see with the end of day, so you got to be real careful. But I think that's right. I think it is. We just definitely don't want to fire him, and then we're going to save it. Okay. So you do have to kind of watch what you're doing. And then we are going to roll over to the next day. We can't order any product. 363 customers. I think that might be a record for us. I'm not sure. We are continuing to try to get more customers in the store. Alright, let's try to stock up. And I ordered way too much pasta. We'll be selling pasta for days now. I don't know what I was thinking. It's because the goat is the real impasta. That's a pasta joke. If you didn't get it, yeah, that's a pasta joke. It's a corny dad pasta joke. Because the goat is the impasta. Sorry, I just had to repeat it. Because most people don't get my corny joke, so. Alright, let's finish stocking up this side here. And we do have some more cereal. What was I thinking? I completely forgot. Should have known we didn't have all the cereal out. Someone say the light switch now works? I think you're mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I don't think it does just yet. I think we're still waiting on the lights. I wish it did. You got me excited though. I thought it did work for a second. Alright, I'm pretty sure got most of these full. Why did I buy so much? I mean, I was stocking up like it was the apocalypse. Like it was a doomsday bunker or something. Way too much. Let's see here. There's your electrical problem. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's the light switch. You know what? I'm tired of him sitting here like looking like that. Yeah, we gotta build him a little office. I know we tried this once, but Goat the Doomsday Prepper. That's not a bad name, I guess. I could be a lot of worse things than a prepper. Let's get this guy some privacy here. He needs to chill out for a minute by himself. Yeah, we want you to know, yeah, this training is forced. You're not coming out, okay? I don't want everybody looking at you while you're training. I mean, we don't have a staff office yet. We actually will try to get one soon. The Apocalypse Market, yeah, that is true. We could sell nothing but toilet paper and, I don't know, what do people stock up in the apocalypse? Somebody know? Toilet paper, salt, sugar, pepper, all the basic items. And then sleek gray t-shirts. I guess that's part of the doomsday prepping. On the next episode of Goat's Prepping Store. Canned goods. There you go. See, we need more canned goods. Water. There you go. See? We could open a doomsday prepper store. All the water, canned goods, and toilet paper. And salt. Who else remembers the TP crisis of 2020? Oh, what a disaster. Toilet paper, rice, beans, pasta, socks. Yeah, I remember that, boo. I remember that. It was bad. Literally, you could not find toilet paper anywhere. You couldn't find napkins. I mean, it was a disaster. You literally had to make your own toilet paper here in the United States. It felt like that. All that over nothing. Like, people were panicking. It wasn't over nothing, but it could have been worse, right? I mean, talk about overreacting, I think, a little bit. Yeah, no hand sanitizer. You couldn't find much of anything when it came to, like, basic items. Use newspaper. There you go. Well, unfortunately, I think the U.S. was out of newspaper too, so you probably couldn't even use that. I mean, yeah, no bleach, no toilet paper. It became really, really bad. Remember the looks you got when you did buy it when it was available again? Yeah, yep. You had to do it in secret, Nick. You had to order it and then pick it up in the back of the store from the stock entrance. Yeah, it was crazy. And if you sneezed in public, oh, it was over. You had to find an emergency exit quick, or you'd be taken out. Like, I remember asking the lady at the Dollar General if they had an emergency fire escape exit because I sneezed. And she just looked at me crazy. Like, she wouldn't even come. She wouldn't even answer me. She just turned and went the other way. So, baby milk for babies out of stock. Yeah, it was bad. Was bad. And now you don't hear much about much about COVID anymore. You farted to cover up your sneeze. Oh, that's funny. That's a classic move right there. That's a pro move right there, Nick. Professional move. Well, nowadays people sneeze to cover up their farts, so things are a lot different now. 430 customers for you. Wow, that's really good. Really good. Yeah. That is really good. What level did you say you were again, Boo? I think you said like 53, 57? In the 50s? Yeah, I hear a lot about the war in Gaza, nothing about Ukraine and Russia. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, whatever you hear about is what the news wants you to hear about. 1,300 today. Level 54. Yeah, I thought you said 50 something. Yeah. And you meant 1,300 customers, Brian? Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause that's a lot of customers. We did have some people report that. Oh, customers. Awesome. Yeah, I think I saw somebody else post the same thing. And it might have been you in the Hypermarket Discord that said that they were getting a lot of extra customers, so. Greens parties, they went whine about Gaza and the citizens, but nothing about Russia and Ukraine. Yeah. Yeah. We basically hear about what they want us to hear about, so constantly run out of lamps every day. Yeah, lamps sell really fast. It's tough to keep items stocked that come less than 10 to a box. That's kind of what I figured out. Watching this stream from your washer. No way, Nick. You're that fancy? You have YouTube in your washer now. That is crazy. Nick, you're now the fanciest guy that I have the privilege of knowing. Three stockers just on lamps. Yeah, it's impossible. It is really hard to stay stocked up on lamps, dog houses, the stoves, the camp stoves, and the camping sleeping bags as well. It's really hard to stay stocked up on some of that stuff. Nook has a built-in TV to his washer. Yeah, Nick is fancy. I couldn't imagine. I will never be that fancy, Nick. That is crazy, but I'm glad to say that I know somebody who is. And I can brag about that. If anybody else comes in here or have a conversation with them, I'll tell them, hey, you know, does your streamers, do they watch you from a washer? No, they don't. Only goat gets washed from the washer. Say that 3 times fast and see if you don't stumble on your words. Only goat gets watched from the washer. That's a really cool thing to say. Alright, we cannot buy any more items at all. We gotta wait. Dog houses are the bane of my existence. Yeah, I refuse to sell dog houses. It's a lot of work. It's a lot. Why'd you buy so much pasta? I don't know. I wish that I knew what I did half the time, but I don't. I do a lot of things that I wish I knew why I did. You say that 3 times fast. Nick, I'm gonna try to do it. Nick watches me from his washer. I don't think that's what I said originally, was it? That's definitely a tongue twister. Watching the stream, watching from your washer. Yeah, that's definitely a tongue twister. Alright, we are almost out of product here. A little bit. It's selling out pretty quick. We didn't make it to the whole day though. That was still not enough pasta. Still not enough pasta. There you go. Washing watcher. Nick is the washing watcher.
Store level upgraded. Thank you for shopping with us.
Alright, we are now level 49. We're getting on up there. Alright, getting on up there. We do have 9 grand. We want to buy another license. We want to try to push it and actually have our second license in the same episode. That'll be a first for us, so that is pretty fancy. We're getting up there. We can almost afford to buy washers. Put this on the shelf. So lonely box with 2 coffees here. Remove this item here. Oh, I almost forgot. I almost looked over here and I forgot we walled him in, and I'm like, where did my stalker go? We just lost our help. but he's an embarrassment. We are not ready for this store for our customers to see him, so we're gonna keep him right there for now until we can build him a bigger closet. I want to at least put like a bathroom in his closet for him. And let's go ahead and put these on here. Sell those out, throw this away. I don't know. We've got enough money now. I think we will go ahead and buy the license, and then we're going to buy some more product and try to restock up. And then also redo our shelves. We can now redo the shelves because we basically cleared everything out, which will help us out. We'll redo all the shelves. Might buy another shelf here because we're going to have a new license to put product on too. So will they fix the customers by adding items into their trolley or no? Yeah, the items, the trolleys are supposed to get a visual update. I'm not sure when, but they are going to add items being carried around in the shopping baskets in the trolleys. You may play more Phasmo tonight if I want to join. Definitely. I will let you know in a little while. I'm not sure what time I'm going to go to bed tonight. I do have to get up pretty early tomorrow, but if I'm up still, I'd love to jump on some Phasmophobia. Alright, we did survive. We made it. Let's consolidate some of this stuff and put it on one shelf, at least as much as we can. That way we can go ahead and buy some more product, get another license. What am I doing? Put that up here. Put that there. Get rid of those. Awesome. So we did make it through the day. Let's take that there. Don't bankrupt yourself with license. I won't. I think I learned my lesson. Well, that's, I'm lying. I don't usually learn lessons in life. They usually keep slapping me in the face over and over and over like a bad stepdad or something. But I think that I have learned not to bankrupt my store. We had that happen the first episode, and so kind of just watching my money now to make sure we have some money and product on the shelf. And I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. We got enough money to buy the license, and then also stock up some stuff. Because I listened to you. Yeah, I definitely did. I definitely did. I listened to you and then went bankrupt, and then listened to you and I helped fix it. So you bailed us out too. Okay, let's take him off of this training for now.
My king.
Let's go ahead and have him stocking up again.
Sure thing.
Alright, and we do want to buy the license. We'll go ahead and buy it real quick. Do that first thing for the... Yeah, so that's really cool. We did manage to buy 2 licenses today, which is something we've never been able to do here. I don't know if we can carry all of it, though. We don't have the money to carry those fancy items. Let's try, though. Let's see what we can buy. And then we want to buy some of the things that come bigger in the box. For instance, cups. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, just like that. Well, we couldn't do much, that's for sure. How did this sing in the little teapot go? It went really good. I managed to sing it like 10 times. And I also learned the lyrics, which I had no clue beforehand. I knew like the first line. And we managed to run off every single customer. I know we offended them. Every customer gave us that same look. So yeah, it went about as well as you can expect. Why are you not stocking, man? Let's do something different here.
Got it.
Come stock something up. Yeah, I thought clucking was the worst thing I'd ever have to do, but yeah, and I'm pretty sure that even the little teapot song is not the worst thing that we'll ever have to do. I'm pretty sure that somebody will come up with a better idea. Yeah. But we did come up with a good way to kick the customers out, that's for sure. Can't wait to watch it. Yeah, Nick said he wants it as his ringtone, so I've got to create an audio clip. I got to clip it on my YouTube channel and turn it into a short, and then find a way to make it as a ringtone for Nick. Why are you still not listening, man? You're back to training. I wonder why he's not listening. Let's take this off for now. I don't think he's listening. Animated clip would be hilarious. I could definitely do that. I can run it through some AI software and get an animated clip created of me singing the teacup. Oh, how embarrassing is that going to be? Made $2 million today. Man, Brian, I'm going to need a loan, man. This store's not doing as well as we want it to. I need some more money. We need lots more money. Let's put these over here. And let's get ready to set these prices on everything. I think we're good on this one. I think we changed the price on this. I'm not sure. I gotta go in and check. I don't know if we changed that one or not. We try to change the prices just once an episode, but if we add more items to the store, we need to change the price. $264.60, so. And then we also need to do this one. Buying price $15. Oh wow. So $18.90. What a ripoff. What a ripoff. $18.90. Hyper Broke Store Challenge. Yeah, that's us for sure. He found out that with 18 staff fully trained, I'm paying $200,000 a month. Yeah, it's a lot. It is quite a bit. And I've seen people say that that's a bit too much, but it's really not. You know, everybody's used to those daily prices, and the daily prices, you're actually paying more. If you go back and you look and see how much you pay daily, and you multiply that by 30 days, you're actually paying more. So it's not more. It just feels like it because you're having to pay for it up front. So. $12.60. Oh my gosh, there is no money to be made on these. That is crazy. Yeah, look at that. $8 buying price, and we're only making $10.08 on them. These things are dirt cheap. $5. Oh my god. $6.30. That's crazy. Yeah. We'll make $1.30 on those. We're just giving these away. Basically, that's what this is. It's just giving this away. $15.12. Yeah, not much at all. Alright, we're good there. I think these have already been set. Those have been set. T-shirts have been set. So have these. Yeah, let's go ahead and help him stock up real quick before we get him back on the register. Or I mean back in training, I'm sorry. And we'll save that for later. What's in here? I'm not sure. More cups. That is full. Alright, so we're gonna go down here and stock these up. And then we do have a couple more boxes to go. The cups are going to be the only thing that save us, because we're going to sell out of everything else super fast. It's actually not even worth buying, I don't think. I mean, we paid all that money for it. I don't know. We're not going to make much money back on them. Sweet gray. Let's put the grays over here. Yeah, the weights are not worth selling on hard mode. That's for sure. They're not worth it. Let's get you back in your training.
Attention.
Mr. Howie Perez here. Come on in here.
Area.
Need to get you back on training, man. Need you moving a little bit faster by the time the end of the month comes around. So let's get you on move speed, and we are going to train all four at once again. Let's go ahead and take that out for now, as it did seem like it wasn't working for some reason. Let's go that and train. Checkout speed. I wish we could do some pre-training on security. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's see. Let's go to save changes. There you go. Just don't want to fire him. I'm so scared that I'm going to wind up firing him, and I'm going to be heartbroken. As bad as he is right now, let's lock you back in here, man. Matter of fact, I don't have the money for it. Let's do it next time. I'm going to buy this guy like a little door for his office. We're going to put a door on his office. Let's lock you back in here, though. We don't want you causing a scene or ruckus when the customers are here. And then we do need to spin the wheel. Let's see what we got next. I'm pretty sure we got to spin the wheel. I don't think we have done that just yet. And we are back in the Halloween music, everybody. Back to the Harry Potter. Keep a tombstone in case you ever fire him, then we can lay him to rest. That's not a bad idea, Nick. I actually like that. Every employee that we fire going forward, great idea, Nick. Every employee that we fire going forward, we will put down a tombstone for them. I will make a little bit of money somehow, and then we'll just buy some tombstones to stock up. And if we fire an employee, we'll put down some tombstones. That is an excellent idea, Nick. That right there is the idea of the night. I love it. Item 63. I can't believe it. We're going to have tombstones for every worker that we fire. Would have never thought it. But one for the wheel you can't work checkout for 3 days. Ooh, I like that, Brian. Great idea. Going to add that one on there. Going to add that one on there. You are not allowed to use restockers, cashiers for the day. Well, that's okay. He's training. Does not say that he can't train. It just says we're not allowed to use them. So I'm okay with that. And then I will add the wheel that Brian, or the idea that Brian just put down as well for the wheel. Got a wheel idea. Can't work checkout for 3 days. That's a good one. Tis a good one. Alright, let's roll over to the next day. Very exciting, Nick. That was a great idea. I'm not going to lie. Very exciting. We do have to figure out a way to buy that, though. That's the one thing. I've got to figure out how we make the money for that. We are going to stay off the register again. And I'm going to look and see how much money we're going to need for that. Because the tombstones, I wonder how much they cost. Where are the tombstones at? You surprise yourself sometimes. Well, that was an excellent idea. I love that one. I would have never thought about that, ever. So, I think, yeah, they're $500 a piece. So, I think what I am going to do, probably off stream, I'm probably just going to spend like one day just making about $10,000 cash off stream. Before next episode, and I'm going to just purchase a lot of tombstones, and we'll stash them in the back. We'll put them in the back, and every time we lose a worker, we will put a tombstone down, and I'll try to find a way to mark who that person was as well. I'm just going to maybe jot it down on a piece of paper, and then find a way to label that tombstone. Somehow we'll figure out a way to mark that tombstone so we'll know who it is. Really cool idea though. Hopefully we don't have to fire anybody soon, because that's going to be heartbreaking. Alright, let's stock up some. Where do these go? I don't even know which ones these are. It's these right here. Okay. Yellow. Nope, these are purple. Alright. Yeah, we sell these out so fast though. I don't know why. We sell these out super quick. I have to look at the price on those, because we don't make much on them. I want to make sure that I didn't lower the price too much on them, because I might have. No, I didn't. Okay. I didn't. You know, we spent $288 for the whole box for 36, and I think we make like $3 for each one. So we're only going to make like $300 off a $288 box, so that's not a good profit at all. It's not worth it for sure. Let's take this off the shelf. I'm only taking these off the shelf with the tag so we can keep our customers coming in here, because we're just running out too quick. The downfall of not having money is when you run out of product, you can't really buy a whole lot more to add to the store. Yeah, these are all out. Oh boy. That is crazy. I mean, we didn't make that much money off of any of those weights at all. Thought we made more off those, but we didn't. I have to double check those prices for sure, because I don't think we made the full amount off of them. I might have marked them too low, maybe. You explained the tags before, but if you have empty shelves with tags, you lose customers. Yeah, empty shelves, shelves with tags and no product, you will lose customers. They will absolutely just come in your store and they won't buy as much, or they'll just not come in your store at all. But it does affect your customer count by having shelves with tags on them. Like right here, we'll lose customers that way. Yeah, these will cost us customers, so... Oh, that was stupid. That was definitely stupid. They just put them all on one shelf here. We do have enough money to buy one more of these, and that's what I'll buy. I need to really check our prices to see what's going to be our most profitable item that I can try to sell. Yeah, it's really cool. You know, I know other supermarket games, you lose customers based on prices being too high, too low, but this one is a little different. You can pretty much stock anything you want as long as your prices are not too high. It doesn't affect the customer, but not having the product at all definitely affects the customer. Throw that down there and then take these off the shelf as well. Oh, why did I do that? I took that off the shelf. Well, now we have no product, so we don't have to worry about losing customers. We don't have anything. Let's buy one of these. Put this on here. Get some customers back in here, as we still have a lot of time left in the day. Buy another one of those, and then we'll buy some cups or something. Yeah, let's buy some yellow cups. Or another one of these, actually. We actually can purchase one more of those. And I still don't think we're making much off these. I really don't. I think our profit on these is very minimal. Let's buy some yellow cups now. Can we get, how many of these can we get? Let's get 2. Alright, so you have a good evening. Enjoy your dinner and enjoy your night. And I will see you again on Wednesday, hopefully. Early stream Wednesday. We do have Croissant Games joining live on stream at 3 p.m. So maybe you can check us out. Night, see. Alright, let's come over here and throw down a little bit more. And then put our cups up here. I cannot keep up. Maybe we shouldn't have him train as much. I do need him to move faster, though. I absolutely do. If we're going to have one stalker, he's got to move quick. He can't be a level 1, as it's not going to work. He's got to be moving a little bit faster. Did you make all the music for Hypermarket? I didn't make all the music. I did make the Halloween music. And there are 3 other tracks that were originally on the game. I did not make those, but I did make 5 total tracks for the game. And I will point them out as they play. That way you can see which ones they are. But there is a music selection button coming. I'm not sure when, but it's going to let you pick and choose what songs you like. And it's going to have the song name, so you'll get to see the song names, and you'll get to see, you know, who it's by. But yeah, I did make five songs for the game. I actually made 7, but 5 is what got put in the game. The other 2 kind of just were extra in case Croissant didn't like 2 of them. So there's always a chance they might not have liked 2 of them. So. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin when it comes to Halloween music. I wouldn't know where to begin. Plan on making Christmas music for the game? Probably not. The Christmas game is going to be very Christmas and seasonal themed, and I'm not, you know, I can't do the seasonal music. That's above my talent. I can do horror music game. I can definitely do that. I can make scary type music, but you know. It's not traditional Halloween music, so. Alright, I think we're good. We did make a little bit of money. We're going to stock these up. Goat is grumpy. Nah, I'm not grumpy. I is not grumpy at all. Not at all. Okay. let's go ahead and order some items. We got 17,000, so that was a pretty good day. We're making decent profit now that we're able to sell some higher level items. Boo, this is actually one of the songs right here that I actually made for the game. So, and then the next 4 after this are songs that I made as well. So if you want to know which songs it is, it's the next 4 and this one. Do we want to sign another license, guys? We're doing so good on license tonight. I don't know if we want to push it or do we want to hire another worker. I do feel like we need another self-checkout. But I'm not sure. I can't decide. We've got so much to catch up on. I'm not sure exactly where to start. I do think we probably need to. Brian said yes. Brian, you want to get another license? Is that what you're yesing to, sir? Say go ahead and sign another license. Get the water soda pack. Hey, welcome in, Jeremy. Happy Monday to you, buddy. We want to get the water pack. Is that what you're saying there, Brian? Yes, he said yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Do you have enough for one guy and license? I think so. I think we're good. I don't think we'll have to pay our stalkers anytime soon. I think we can. I think we can absolutely buy that. And then I think we can get another worker. So let's see. I think we can. We can. The problem is going to be, though, being able to pay both of them down the road. And I think we'll come... we will address that problem as we come to it, but I think we could. So, let's see who we got. We've got Charlotte Jones. We've got Mia Hughes. We've got Stephanie Woods, Jacob Butler, Scott. Ah, there we go. Look at that. I did say that we were going to hire community workers. So, here we go, guys. There is a big dilemma here. We do have a Nick, and we have a Scott. So, we're going to have to do a coin flip here. We're going to have to flip a coin, guys. We are either going to hire Nick tonight or we're going to hire Scott tonight. One of the two, though, is going to be working in our store for now. And we'll eventually get everybody in there, but we're going to hire one of the two. Nick and Scott. Yeah. Brian said Nick. Oh, Nick said Scott. And Scott said Jacob. They're not making much sense, huh? Nick, no, I am lazy. Just hit 14 million. Dang, good job, Jeremy. Nick said, no, I'm late. Tough dilemma. I know. We're going to have the will decided. I don't want to, I don't want to have to make that decision, man. It's too hard for my brain. Too hard. So we're just going to do a real simple coin flip, and that will decide it. That's fair to me. Doing a coin flip. That's what they used to do back in the day. Just, you know, good old heads or tails. We're going to say that heads is Nick and tails is Scott. And let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and flip it. Nick is busy chatting. That's funny. And it looks like the hire that we're going to do on this one is going to be Scott. So, Scott, congratulations on being hired in to the Hypermarket Baroque store, they say. And then Nick will be the next worker we get in here. So, really cool. I love that. We are going to have him help us out. Now that... Yeah, let's just take that out. Now that we got two...
Okay.
Let's have the good one. Let's have the good one, Howie, right now. He's trained up a little bit more. Let's have him help us, and we are going to put Scott here in training. We're going to get him started on some training. We're going to get him up to speed here at our store. Did I do walk speed? I did. I didn't do stock speed, though. Dodged a bullet there. Nick said he can't. Nick said he doesn't want to work for our store. He says that we work 9 days a week. Open 9 days a week, everybody. Never heard that before. Alright, I think we're good. And then we are going to save it. And then let's stock up. We do have enough to buy some items. And we're going to just go kind of El Cheapo and just kind of redo the store a little bit. You just had AI come up with a jingle for Hypermarket for Christmas. Yeah. I bet it sounds good too. Why did I put that? I just bought some cold stuff. I did not mean to do that. Let's stay away from the cold stuff from now. Let's go there. I think we can, yeah, this is pretty good. We're able to stock up most of the items that we've bought license on now. And that's kind of a first. We haven't been able to do that before. Can't do them all, but we can do quite a bit. Let's get some cups here, and then we're good. So let's get this in the fridge over here. And then let's check our pricing, make sure we're good on the pricing here in a second. I'll come back around and check that. What else did I buy? Oh, I did buy multiple cheeses. Completely forgot. Alright, let's throw this away here. Wow, so we bought multiple licenses tonight, and we were able to buy... why is our water convulsing over there? There must be something in the water. Literally. Alright, let's see. Let's just do 2 shells for now. We are going to put our shirts over here. And then we'll go over here for our other items there. Cereal can go here. And we are going to put shampoo here. More cereal. Don't forget to drop that thumbs up. Oh man, definitely not the Lord Goat Father. Just call me just the Goat Father, man. You know, I don't want the true Lord Goat Father coming after me. You know, if you use his name, it's not me. I don't want him to come get us for you saying that. But definitely smash that like button, everybody. It's not Viagra in the water. Ugh. Cake. Where are we going to put our cake? Let's put our cake over here. Wait a minute. Didn't I have you training? Okay. I was going to say, I'm really confused. I thought he got up and just started stalking. I'm like, what is going on, Scott? You're not listening from the start? Alright, shirts over here. Sodas. This will be the soda shelf. Sliced bread. We might actually have to buy another shelf too, eventually. But it's really good that we cleared out everything tonight and we got to kind of reorganize. I think we've made more progress tonight than we have the entire 10 episodes in this story that we've done. So let's put cups. Where shall we put the cups at? Let's put cups over here. Yeah, I think we don't have enough shelves. I really don't. I'm gonna have to buy some more. Yeah, we need more shelves for sure. Chips can go. Yeah, we don't have enough room. Do not have enough room at all. Put this up here. Put $3 in the bank. That's right, baby. We're not going bankrupt tonight. We are not going bankrupt. We have just enough money to keep us floating on. Buy from Temu. You actually can't now with the Trump imports and the laws that have been added for the tariffs. The amount that it costs for freight ordering from a site like that is like 10 times what you'll pay for the item. So you might buy a $5, $3 item and you're going to pay $50 for freight. So it's kind of eliminated Temu altogether. Doesn't work out anymore. That was actually supposed to be here. Let's put that right there. We'll come over here, use that. Yeah, we need more shelves. So I think our next goal is just to buy a couple more shelves. Couple more. Yeah, we definitely don't have room for everything. We got live critters in the boxes though, that's for sure. All right, let's spin the wheel. Your mom is mad about Temu. Yeah, it's Temu was decent. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty decent. But the tax and that you'll pay on freight now, and the freight cost is just too much. All right, let's get the wheel up here so we can see what our next. The Wheel of Wrath. Yeah, that's how they all are now. Every single idea is the Wheel of Wrath. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress tonight. I think we're doing pretty good. We're almost to level 50. We do have $3.81 in the bank. We've got to make some money, guys. We have 2 stalkers now, and that means essentially that I've got to pay 2 people a lot of money every 30 days. So we've got to be mindful of that. And sometimes with the wheel, we won't have a choice. So there is a good chance that now we might have to fire Howie. We might not be able to pay him. So I think we hired him. I'm pretty sure I should have wrote it down. I didn't. I'm gonna have to go back and check the episodes and see. But I think we hired him on like day 60 something. So we probably have like another 20 days to come up with the money. But we've got to make sure we're making some profit. We can't, I don't think we can buy license for a while now. We've hired workers, and we have a commitment to be able to pay the workers. I don't want to have to train them up and then lose them, because that definitely could happen. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it's a good idea. Well, they're all good ideas, but hopefully it's something that actually helps us. Item 50. Let's see what number 50 is. Wheel of Doom ideas number 50. That is... Clear skies ahead can now purchase camping equipment. Well, unfortunately, we cannot purchase camping equipment. I'm going to have to go in here and probably just redo some of these ideas and put them on another wheel. At least until we can actually use them. And then I'll put them on the wheel that we're currently doing. Let's see what the next one is here. And I keep saying that, we're going to do the idea, because I know I said Yoda spun the idea on the wheel. She had an idea that was, we get to choose 10 ideas that I want to do for the day, and to make a separate wheel for that. So I did say we were going to do that today, and obviously we haven't, because I'm trying to figure out 10 ideas. I started on a list of 10 ideas to do, but I've got to come up with 8 more. So unfortunately, I still have not finished that wheel yet, but we are going to do that one. I promise. Before the season's over, we will do it. All right, let's spin the wheel again. We've got so many other ideas that we've done. We're going to need some new ones. We're going to have to come up with some new ones for the next episode. And we will have Croissant on Wednesday, and we're going to have them come up with an idea as well. I sent them a message, so I asked them to be thinking of an idea for the wheel. And hopefully they come up with a good one. So Texas Lottery. You can only sell the most expensive item at 12% above market price. I love it. So that was a winter idea. You'll put some on the Discord wheel thread. Awesome, Nick. We do have one from winter, and we get to find our most expensive item and mark it up to 12%. And this is a permanent idea on the wheel. Will not change unless somebody has the idea on the wheel that it needs to change. So that is going to be this one right here. And I know it automatically is $280 is the max on that. I already know that one. Know that one by heart. That's the money-making item right there. So we are going to sell this one at the max cost. Make a little money. Let's put these over here. And we're going to have to help out our stalker, because he He's not trained up. Howie is a little bit slow tonight. He's tired. We've got Scott sitting here in the corner. He's playing Phasmophobia on his cell phone. So my staff is definitely not where they should be yet. How about for Will? You got to start over. Ooh. Actually, Brian, that is on the wheel as well. We have that one on there, and I've had 5 people request that one. So it is on the wheel. Thankfully, we've never hit it. Yeah, thankfully we've never hit it. That's a really tough idea to pull off. Starting over would be very, very hurtful. Sure, that would crush us if we had to start over the whole entire store. Yeah, we're gonna consolidate some of this. Matter of fact, let's let them do it. Let's move some stuff. Yeah, that would be devastating. Starting over from where we're at would be really painful. Because we're not on episode 1 anymore. We're not level 1. We've really put some days in. We're getting close to 100 days here, so starting over will definitely, yeah. Let's take this off the shelf here. Put this over here. Put this down here. And yeah, we'll just do this. We'll put everything on one shelf for now. Because I've got too many items outside that just need a shelf to go on. Yeah, that'll free up a little bit of space by doing this. Up, come on. There we go. Awesome. Okay. And we'll do the same thing over here. Ooh, that's a good one. No, nobody's actually said that one, Nick. Sing happy birthday every time you sell cake. That is a good one. I'm going to add that one on there. That's another good one. Nick, you're on a roll tonight, buddy. You're on a roll. The crazy thing is, I don't know the names of the customers, so you guys will have to come up with random names. And I will sing happy birthday to whatever customer comes through that buys cake. They buy cake, we'll sing happy birthday to them. That's a good one. I love that. So more singing. That is such torture. More singing. Let's put this here. Alright, let's get the vase over here. More cereal. More sauce up here. And we got some old fine olive oil. Some pepper. Yep, I love music and it backfired. Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it? Yeah, definitely did backfire on me. Why did I do that? Actually, that needs to go over here where there are other spreads. Yep, do that there. And just a quick reminder, if you're jumping in the stream late or stopping by, we have 11 days for the Halloween contest deadline, so make sure you get your store turned in. I don't want anybody to miss out on the chance for this contest, as you're probably not going to get too many opportunities in your life to have a product named after you in a video game. So really cool. If you're a nerd like me, you know, that's just a really cool opportunity. I wouldn't turn it down. If I didn't have anything in the game, and if I didn't make music for Croissant, I would be all for it. I'd have my store would be decked out, and it's actually decked out now. But it'd be even more decked out for the contest. So I want to make sure everybody gets that opportunity. If you want to, if you don't want to, and you're not trying to have anything in the game for you, or even if you already have something coming to the game for you, because I do know that there are plenty of the community members that have items in the game currently and that also have items coming to the game with the new license update. Still, it's, you know, there's nothing wrong with having multiple items named after you in the game, especially if you're doing a contest and you want it fair and square. So nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's get our sugar over here, and this looks better. Because we have way too much product to just put 2 shelves for one thing. That doesn't go. Yeah, Croissant Games are the legends. They are the legends. And you guys make sure we spread the information about the contest. Make sure everybody in the community knows about the contest. Also make sure that they know about Croissant Games coming on Wednesday. You know, that way we get more people involved. We want to get way more people. We have usually 10, 15, 20 people in the live streams here, around that number. And then we want to try to get more though. You know, we have close to 1,000 in the Discord, in the Croissant Games Discord, so we want to try to get as many people as we possibly can. The AI song generator gave me a sample of a jingle, and it sounds good to me. I have to hear it. You'll have to send it to me and let me check that out. Boo. Alright, let's help them out here, and then we need to get ready to go through the day here at selling 12% with no money, but we'll make some money back though. These artistic glaze vases will make us plenty enough back. Yeah, that would be awesome. We really do. You know, I want to, for me, I want to see Croissant Games succeed. It's not about this channel. It's about you guys having fun. It's about Croissant Games. I want to see Hypermarket do really, really well. One, because I want multiplayer. And for us to get multiplayer, it's going to need everybody jumping in the game doing really, really well. Showing your age, but when you're on the registry and any girl comes up on the registry, you must sing NKOTB's The Right Stuff to all of them. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Any time a girl comes up to the register, I'm gonna be doing a lot of singing. You guys are gonna have me singing the whole freaking episode. I better raise my voice. I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk for the rest of the week. I'm gonna just have to be quiet and rest my voice, because I'm gonna be singing the whole entire episode. That's a good one though. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Is that all the product? That is. Let's roll over to the next day. All this singing. Look at Scott just sitting there. He must be bored out of his mind, man. He wants to play Hypermarket. He wants to play some kind of video game and just doesn't want to sit there. Alright, so you're a blockhead. What can I say? I love it. Love it. We don't have a training chair at the moment for Howie now. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to eventually buy another training chair. Those are pretty cheap though, right? I think they're a couple hundred maybe. Alright, let's go through the next day. We'll worry about another training chair here pretty soon. Alright, we are now in business. And I think you DM'd it to me. Awesome. Thank you, Boo. Take a listen to that here in a little while. Oh, you played that song last night, Brian? Wow, there you go. So, good music. Everybody here has good taste in music. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to do some singing next episode. I have a feeling it's going to happen. We're going to be singing with Croissant. Croissant Games is going to be wondering what the heck's going on. They're going to be just wondering, what are we doing here? Why am I on this stream? This is not Hypermarket. This guy's in here singing. What is going on? I'm going to blame you all for that. I'm going to say it's their fault. They had me on this wheel, and I don't know what's going on. Scott is now a rank 2 on moving. So Scott's now leveled up a little bit. He can move a little bit faster than before. Love it. Let's try to stock up What else did we not get? Did we buy any cups? I think we did. Or did they already sell out? I thought we bought yellow cups. I don't think we did. We bought white cups. Okay. We are going to buy another thing of cups because we need to stock up the cups. Fall asleep to the sound of goats screaming. Oh, that's such torture. You're happy to take the blame? Alright, well, as long as you take the blame and not me. You're a little slow. Ah, that's funny. You're not slow at all, man. I'll tell you guys what. Tune in tomorrow night for the premiere of Phasmophobia. If you have not seen it on Boo's channel, you can go there and watch it on his channel, and you can watch the whole entire 2.5 hours we streamed to see it from his point of view. But tomorrow night we'll premiere the opening video of Phasmophobia that me and Boo played last night, and you'll see he is not slow at all, and I die a lot. I die every single game that we played, and Boo stands over my dead body taking pictures, so it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's definitely entertaining, I say that for sure, and I scream a lot, and I hide like a coward, so. But we will have the episode on my channel tomorrow night premiering from my point of view, and then we'll have the second episode on Thursday if you guys want to check that out. A lot of fun though, a lot of fun. Yeah, there is a couple swear words in there, but not too bad. I try to keep it very minimal. I will say this, the only time I ever swear in real life is when I'm really angry or really scared. And you can imagine I don't get really angry. I'm not an angry person, so I don't swear, I don't get angry much. But when I am scared, I will definitely throw out some words that I shouldn't. It's because I don't know how to react, and I get scared. Last Friday for movie night can play Friday the 13th movie. Yeah, I wish we could. I wish we had a way to play that on the channel without having the channel get banned. Unfortunately, you can't play a licensed movie on the channel. So, but you're probably talking about the game though, aren't you? Friday the 13th game, and I have played that before too. That is a fun game. They are coming out with a Michael Myers game as well, so. Alright, let's see if we can't help stock some of these items up. So our stalker obviously is not fast enough. I'm not, because I don't know where this stuff goes. I can't see through the people. Yeah, you can watch it in a Discord VC. That's very true. And we might actually do that. If you're a member of the GOAT Gaming Discord, shout out to everybody in there. And also shout out to Yoda, Winter Sky, and Chrysalin, as they have boosted our server to level 2, which means we can essentially watch things on stream. So we might actually do that. We might actually watch a movie on stream. I think Night of the Living Dead is one that you can stream. I think you can. I think you can. I think Night of the Dead is one you can stream. So we might actually do that. We might actually have a real movie night and actually watch a movie in the Discord stream. You have a CDA on, it's a license to swear. Yeah, that's what I hear. But yeah, we might do that for sure. I know our normal movie night last Friday was a lot of fun. We did have a game show that we played called Truth, and it was a lot of fun. We did have a few people in the chat to help us decide who the winner was, but it was a lot of fun. This Friday we're going to do something pretty similar. It is an interactive game to where you get to ask somebody questions, and I think you're a therapist in this one. So it's going to be a lot of fun as well, but the interactive movies are pretty fun. I don't know where this goes. Yeah, you also own a hair salon, so you may be a bit bipolar. Yeah. Yeah, the blonde from Truth had to go. Yeah, she definitely did. I can't believe we were tricked. The worst part about that is we could not figure out who the liar was. At the end, I think we figured it out. But nobody played that game, and I couldn't find any information at all on the ending. So I still have no clue who the real liar was. I'm gonna have to go through the game really fast and try to figure that out because there's no information on it, unfortunately. Alright, let's buy another one of these. Yeah, I didn't either. I had no clue the host was from Star Trek. Yeah, no clue, and not sure who the liar is. No clue. It was a very low budget game. You can tell by the opening screen that it's low budget. I don't think it sold many copies. It got a bad review. I think they rated it like a 4 and 5. So it was very low budget. I think it was like $3 in the PlayStation Store as well. So it was entertaining though. I enjoyed it. But we will be bringing plenty more interactive stuff to the channel. Not just movie night, but I do have some surprises planned for the channel as far as interactive content. So all about trying to include everybody in contests and all sorts of stuff. Keep everybody involved. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Cards Against Humanity with GOAT. That'd be a lot of fun. There is actually games in the Discord that you can play with your Discord community as well. So I've thought about doing that too. There's plenty of ideas out there. Plenty of things you can do in Discord that people probably just don't think of. But you can play games in the Discord, so... and then of course House Flipper 2, everybody. If you played House Flipper 2 or House Flipper 1 and you liked them, we are always up for helping hand on House Flipper, as that's our second main series on the channel right now. We will have the Power Wash Simulator 2 series starting on Thursday as well. So if you purchase Power Washer Simulator 2, we can also use a hand in that, and we will be including that as a series on the channel. So 2 really good co-op games, and then once we get co-op in this game, fingers crossed, that will be our main co-op game on this channel. Be a lot of fun. I really think that'd be a blast. Alright, and I've had to take some items off the shelf again. I hate doing this, but I don't want to lose all the customers by leaving them like that, because you do lose quite a few customers by doing that. We can always re-tag everything. That's what we'll just do. Refuse to pay PlayStation Plus on my PS4. Yeah. Yeah, PlayStation Plus on PS4, and actually, it's going away next spring. So if you have PlayStation Plus on your PS4, I don't think it's going to be offered next spring. I could be wrong though, but I do know that next spring they've already announced that they are cutting off slowly. It's called a rolling shutdown on the PS4, so they're going to start slowly shutting down PS4 games for the servers. So. Yeah, they're preparing everybody to switch over to the PS5, and then getting ready to drop the PlayStation 6 reveal. So we do not want to do that. We want to grab this here and put this up here, or here. This will work. We don't have the money. Sure don't. All right, let's go ahead and buy some items that we do have that we can stock back up on. Because we do have some things. We didn't sell out of everything, and that's a good thing. We managed to survive with some product on the shelf. Especially these COVID chips. Those sell like crazy. And I think we have some ha-ha sauce over here. We do. You want to wait for PS6? Yeah, maybe 2027. Yeah, and you know, the crazy thing is, like, when you buy a new console, it comes out, it's so marked up. You know, PlayStation 5 when it first came out was, I think, $699, maybe. I could be wrong. I think it was $599 and $699. But that is a crazy price for console, for any console, unless you're getting a PC. PC I can understand, or Steam Deck possibly, but for the console, it's just a bit too high. And then now now you're looking at a lower price. So, and they're hard to find too when they first come out. So I'll wait. You know, I won't have a PS6 right away. It'll be a while on PS6. All right, let's get ready to spin the wheel again. They still want 680 at Best Buy here. Yeah, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. It really is. Really, really crazy. $4.99 for the disc one, $3.99 for the digital. Yeah, they've gone down some, but they're still outrageous. Especially that the price of the game has gone up as well. You know, they raised the price by $10, and now you're paying $70 to $80 per game versus $59 and $69. So it's a bit much. Inflation has definitely taken over everything, including the video game market. Which is why I love sim games. Sim games are always underpriced. They shouldn't be, you know, for sure. Some of them are, like, this one should not be $15 for Hypermarket. It should be like $29, $25. It should be a little bit higher. But that's why I love sim games, because the prices are lower, and you're not going to break the bank with the price of the game. So you got yours during first Thanksgiving release, yeah. I think I got mine on Black Friday as well. I think I got mine during Thanksgiving. It wasn't the first year of PS5, but I think I got it the second year, the Thanksgiving after. And I just happened to catch it on a steal. Uh-oh, register failure. Let's see what that is. If it is what I think it is, we're going to be in some deep trouble. It is a winter idea. And it says, many of the self-checkouts are malfunctioning while IT works to resolve the issue. You must turn off all but 2 self-checkouts for 1 full day. I thought that was going to say all. I was about to pass out on the spot. But we do have to shut down 2 for the day. And then we are going to help stock up here. So we are going to be 2 short. That means I'm going to have to jump on the register, everybody. We're going to have to try to compensate for 2 self-checkouts being down due to a malfunction. Really cool idea. Good timing, too, because we have 4. If we only had 2 and we had to shut them all down, oh, that'd be bad. That'd be absolutely tragic. Alright, that's full. Let's go grab this next one. Throw that away there. Fill up our water here on the shelf. And that's full. That's fine. Let's go get another box. Sliced bread. I was playing last night and the game suddenly got so laggy. Thought I was going to crash. Anyone else had this issue. By the way, welcome in, Bob. Happy Monday to you, by the way. I have had that issue before. Not in quite a while, though. The last time I had it was when the Halloween update first released, and it was because of the witches' hats. I think that are the wizard hats. I think that was actually fixed and patched. The only other thing I could guess that you might be running into is how big your store is. So what level are you? If your store is stocked up with a lot of product, you could be running into some lag because of that. So, but that's the only thing I could think of on my end. And of course PS4. Yeah, PS4 is definitely struggling from that, and it is a hardware issue. So if you're on PS4, it's probably just part of it. I do know that Croissant Games is working on trying to get the PS4 performance to run a little better. It's hard though. PS4 is a little bit behind on the times. Alright, we're good. Let's go ahead and roll over the next day and we will get on the register here. 308 customers, not bad. Alright, this will be our last day, guys. We're going to hit the last day, and then we're going to spin the wheel, and then call it a night for everybody. Level 50-something, only 5 expansions, and half the store is still empty on PS5. No witches hats in this store. Wow. That does sound crazy. Do you think the PS4 and 5 will be alright if they add a second floor and more products? I don't know, Yoda. That's actually something I'm skeptical about, as I don't know if they can survive it without a lot of work. And I'm sure that that's probably the biggest holdup. That's probably why you haven't seen a second floor yet, is because I think that there is a lot of optimization that they have to do to get that to work. So I think that's why you haven't seen that yet. I could be wrong, but I just think that's what's holding it back. So is they're probably just going to have to fix that. But I don't know. I'm very skeptical. I don't know if the PS5 can handle. PS4, I don't think so. 75% of me says PS4. The second floor will just crush everything, and the PS4 won't be able to handle it. So I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Me too, Nick. I'm glad that I found this game as well, and because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't have met any of you at all. So I'm very grateful for that, and I wouldn't have had the opportunity by Croissant Games to bring some music to the game, or to get to experience what I have with the community. So it's been a good 5 months, really good 5 months on my end from this Discord and from the community. I better get on the register. I got like 19 people waiting on me. All because I am trying to look at my product. Shame on me. Really cool though. They did lower in the last patch. They lowered the customers' money. So the customers are no longer putting the money up here. They're putting it right here now. So everybody asked for that, and now we have that. Nick and you already knew each other, but this community brought us closer, and that's awesome. That's really cool. That's really neat to see that as well. It also helped bring new people into your lives. So very cool. And then also with the last patch, the register conveyor belt now brings all the product to you. So you don't have to reach over here to scan. It does simplify it, and I'm okay with that. I was okay with having to reach over here to scan everything, and I was okay with the customer putting the money right here or right here. I'd have been okay if they walked outside and I had to chase them down. I'd have been okay with it. But a lot of you requested that the money be right at waist level and the product be right up here. So, you know, they did make that change based on what the community wanted. So
how's everything?
Very cool to see. It does make it easier, I think. Because now you can just speed through the customers. You don't have to do too much moving.
Hi there.
And I will say that the PS5 performance now is faster as well. It seems to run smoother too. Just when I got used to reaching for the ceiling to get their money, I know, right? Just when you get it mastered, they change it back to an easier way. That's all right. There are sim games out there, you know, that have spoiled everybody, and that's what everybody's used to. So that's kind of why a lot of people don't like it, is because they're not used to it.
Busy day today?
This place is always nice.
This guy hit you with his basket, didn't he, sir? I seen him swing it into you. You think I need to kick him out the store? He didn't care. He just left out. Sir, you know you hit that person in front of you with your basket, right? And as soon as I get security hired in here, that will not be tolerated.
Nice store you have here.
$13.70 here. And I will say with the cashiers, one thing I do enjoy, and I know a lot of you have said you enjoy it as well, is the customers talking to you. So now you can have your cashiers work the register, and you can kind of stand there and listen if you want to the conversations. And hopefully the stockers and cashiers start to talk back soon. So maybe we'll get a conversation between them. That'd be kind of nice. It'd be funny too. So. I'm about to give you too much money, lady. I mean, I like you, but I don't like you that much. All right. $1.54. Is that the old? No old lady. I thought she was going to come in our line. We have not seen the old lady. I saw her earlier tonight, though. I did pay attention. But we don't have her in our line today, though.
I like the music in here.
I'm glad you like the music. Everybody likes the music tonight. That's what I'm hearing.
How's your day going?
86. There we go. Hello. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna be one of the thieves, guys. I'm pretty sure we can pick out the thief. And I do think the old lady, she's gonna be a main target. She's gonna be stealing everything. I really think so. I think she is going to be one of the main thieves in our store. I'm willing to call it now. We're gonna have to chase down an old lady that's stealing some salt and pepper in a vase. $3.74, sir.
The store looks really good today.
I appreciate it. We have done some upgrading. We've hired some workers. We have made a lot of progress today. A lot. I just did not see that coming. We are no longer the world's poorest store. We could be, though. We've got to make sure we've got money to pay our workers.
lovely weather, isn't it?
No, it's definitely not lovely weather. It is humid as can be. Texas weather is very deceptive, and I'm tired of it. I'm ready for cooler days.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
The staff is friendly here.
Staff is pretty friendly. We got good old Howie and we got Scott. Two great people. Very friendly. If they're not, let me know. We will fire them, and we will put their tombstone right outside for everybody to walk by and spit on. I'm just playing. We won't do that. We would never fire Howie or Scott.
Hope it's not too busy today.
Oh, I almost gave you too much money. Yep. What am I doing? There we go. Not intentionally. Yeah, definitely not intentionally. Yeah, I'm very careful when it comes to that. I am not trying to lose my workers, and I'm not trying to lose my game. So those are two things that I am very careful with: the main menu and the fire menu. Did they add new save slots, or did you just start over? They didn't add save slots, but I figured out a workaround on how to create a second save. So if you are on console, I can help you out with that if you want to start a second store. If you're on PC, I can send you the video that will explain how to do that. So for every customer that gives exact change, you take $1 tip from the next 5 customers. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good idea. Let me jot that down real quick to make sure I don't forget it. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, didn't start over. This is actually my 6th or 7th store. I have a lot of stores.
Music in here.
I have a lot. You know, I have my main store that we did hit level 200 on today. And then, of course, this one. And then I have 4 more that are kind of just store designs that I've just been messing around. Just coming up with different ideas on the store.
Looks really good today.
Trying some different things. But I can't stick with one store. I have to have multiple. It's a part of my squirrel brain. Uh, 81.
Staff is friendly here.
Whoops. There we go. This guy's buying water, man. I'm telling you, you gotta stay hydrated. Especially if you're in Texas. He must be from Texas. We must be located pretty close to Texas then. Everybody in this store is thirsty. Highly surprised that we were able to keep up like we did, especially with 2 self-checkouts closed. I thought that was going to be a lot more work. Luckily, we had already bought 4 self-checkouts, so that helped out a lot. And we made quite a bit today, and I'm not going to spend too much money restocking either, because we've got to get ready to pay our worker, at least our first worker. We got to pay Howie. And I want to make sure we're not scrambling to get money at the last second to do so. So, got to be mindful of that. Alright, 14, 10, and 11. Alright. We're going to stock up just the bare minimal here. Nothing too crazy. I think we want to try to save our money. I mean, it's so tempting when you get money like this to just spend it. And we could buy another license. We bought 3 licenses tonight, I think. So, very impressed with that. But I know that we're going to have to start paying our workers soon. I don't think it'll be next episode, I'm gonna have to go back and check and find out the exact day, but I don't want to have to scramble around money to pay the workers. So we're gonna try to save some money. Maybe $3,000 going into the next day, possibly, just in case. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll let them stock up, and then we are going to spin the wheel real quick. We're gonna hit the wheel for the last time tonight, everybody, to see what we're gonna have to start off with on Wednesday. Let's see if we even have that. I don't think we do. I don't think we have this license yet. I'm gonna see. Yeah, we don't. So I was saved by the bullet on that one. The wheel says customers that buy milk, we have to move. We don't have that license just yet, so fortunately I get to live one more episode without having to move with our customers. But it is coming. I'm sure it is coming really soon. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. See what we get. Item number 9. Let's see what 9 is. Item number 9. Yeah, there's so many ideas. Some of them I just had to put the numbers on because we can't keep track of them. Let's see, item number 9. That is a phantom idea. It says buy any decoration, but can only buy furniture when you land on this. So we actually have to buy a piece of furniture. This is a good chance for me to start off with Nick's idea to buy the tombstone. So we're gonna buy a tombstone. So we at least have one tombstone waiting. We're gonna hide this somewhere. Let's put this in the back of this truck here. And then hopefully we don't forget that we bought that. So we do have one tombstone for the worker. If we fire one, we can at least put that one down. And let's go ahead and spin the wheel one more time and see if we can get a different idea. That's crazy. We're stashing boxes out in customers' trucks in the parking lot. Didn't see that one coming either. Item number 14. Downsizing. Throw away a piece of a wall, can only remove this furniture. So we do have to throw away a wall. That's fine. This guy doesn't need all these walls anyway, so we'll throw that away. And let's spin again. There's got to be some permanent ideas that take a little longer. Wow, we're getting some bad luck on that one. We've had to throw away the wall before, so luckily it wasn't a big wall. Item number 61. Let's see what this one is. 61. Well, this one says the suppliers are on vacation. You cannot order anything at all. And we've actually had that one. So we're going to throw that one off the wheel and go on to the next one. I think that was an idea that 3 of you had, so we put it on there 3 different times. Yeah, the suppliers are on vacation, you cannot order anything, yeah. And we've had that one before, I know we have. Pretty sure we have. Downsizing number 4, throw away an AC unit. I don't think we have an AC unit. Why are we throwing away everything? All these throwaway ideas. I don't think we have an AC unit. I don't think we purchased an AC unit. We did not. So we are going to go down or up. Throw away a storage rack. We don't have a storage rack, so let's go on to the next item. All these great ideas that we just don't have this stuff for. I mean, I think everybody was thinking that we were going to be a little more. We were going to be farther along with more money, and we don't. We just don't have that kind of money here. Do not. Wild card winter. Let's see what that is. Wild card winter. That is definitely a winter idea. and I'm not sure what that is. Wild Card Winter. Oh, I do know what that is. So the Wild Card Winter is a get out of jail free card for a winter idea. So if we spin the wheel and we land on a winter idea, we now have a get out of jail free card to avoid doing a winter idea, which is a really good idea because we do seem to hit her ideas a lot. So that's going to save us probably a lot of trouble. And then let's spin the wheel again. We're just getting these easy ideas. Sell bottle drinks that are clear for minus 12% and colored for plus 12%. So guys, on the next episode, we're going to have to set our prices. For colored bottle drinks will be plus 12%. Clear drinks will be minus 12. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we will eventually change those. I'll do that off stream. That way we don't have to worry about me changing prices. And we're going to wrap it up, guys. We're going to call it here at that idea there. That's going to be the way we start the stream on Wednesday. Wednesday we will have Croissant Games on at 3 p.m., everybody. So 2-hour early start on Wednesday. Hopefully you can join in. They're going to join us. We're going to try to get them to give us an idea for the wheel. And we will do that for the episode there. We're also going to do a little bit of questioning for them on maybe if we can get a sneak preview on the next update and see if there's anything they can provide there. But I appreciate you all joining in. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Don't forget the Halloween contest as well. I'm going to keep reminding everybody until the day of. But I will see you all on Wednesday. Thanks as always. Love you guys as always.